mum and dad, this gets to us.
Hello. Good evening and welcome. Well, I've just been listening over at the Pimps channel, and you've got what's his Afghan, getting in his car and going to find Seven, and all the normal crap, shit show, not worth listening to. So what I want to do is I want to go through one of his shows that he did the other day, and I want to find the lies amongst it, because I found it quite funny, to be honest, because it is literally full of lies. So I need to get this right. Hi Tippy, hi Easy, hi Paulie. Yeah, I need to get this right, so let's get this right. Share. Rush back. Where have it gone? Rush back and go on there. And then press play. So let's have a listen, shall we?
In the morning on Saturday, 1 o'clock in the morning. So this was before, remember, this is 1 o'clock in the morning. So 11 hours, 11 hours or 12 hours after this message, Chantel joined this panel and said, Easy E messaged her at 2 a.m. in the morning, saying that he's going to slit her daughter's throat. That should be a message here. Where's that? And to be honest, where's this okay coming from?
Hi, Robert.
Scottish Jamie mentioned a good point when I sent him that. He said, why did he say okay? Why did he just said okay on Saturday? 1 o'clock in the morning, just randomly, okay. No messages before that since the 25th of April.
Well, I've got a big question to ask. What business is it of yours? Pimpy, why are you making it your business to know everybody else's business? Strange behaviour.
2020, so we're meant to believe. No messages before that. Something's going on here, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Something's going on here. And people
bad,
need to start talking the truth. But to be honest, it's too late for people to talk the truth, because we don't believe anything that comes out of their mouth anymore.
A bit like you, then.
The only thing I believe is...
I mean, you've got to learn not to believe anything that comes out of this man's mouth. Anything at all. He's a liar. He will use anyone. People still haven't learnt. But they, I don't know how long it's going to take people to learn. But, he's still not, people are still not quite there. So let's listen to some more of the lies, shall we? Of the lies.
Is evidence. The only thing I believe now is evidence. If you don't bring any evidence, I don't believe you. I literally don't believe you. If you don't bring any evidence, I don't believe you.
Who made him the fucking sheriff of the county? I mean, what? So now you've got to start bringing evidence for, the sheriff of the county to believe you. I mean, who is he? Who are you, Pimpy? Who are you? You're a fucking nobody. You're a no one. So why should people bring evidence to you?
He's a troll. Sorry. Oh shit. Yeah, so it would appear that he's the fucking thing of denying you know people is a troll. It would appear that he's a troll. No wonder he was asking if he's a troll. No wonder he was asking if he's a troll. No wonder he was
You know, hands up who'd like to punch Esau in the mouth. I mean, please. He's just one of those people, isn't he? He's just one of those people you'd like to get hold of and really hurt. Yeah, he's horrible. He's literally a horrible, deceitful little dweeb of a boy. Because he's not a man. Let's face it.
He was asking me who should I troll randomly.
Oh, right.
Oh, right.
I
That's
watched that.
Screenshot
Should I
that.
troll?
You remember that fucking
Christ, I thought I was bad as a woman for gossip. I need to take lessons off him.
thread that I brought up
No,
last
but
time?
I've asked you, can I troll? The most I've asked you is, can I tie that person out? But I've never asked you, can I troll? Never asked you. That's a weak move. He's a weak troll. He's a weak troll.
Weak troll.
Oh shit, he gets an F.
Weak troll.
You know what?
Weak
You
troll.
ungraded. He failed. How can you deny knowing someone? A man's telling you, I know you know my name. You still, I don't know your name. How can you blatantly lie to someone?
Yeah, man.
We're all men here. Like,
Only one that
yeah, I know.
only one that lose number and wants to sit there and deny it, and then go, oh no, nah, mate. I'm telling you, Easy's Kaiser Soze, man. He's playing a good game, man.
Not good enough.
Playing a good game.
But honestly,
Not good enough. Because I mean, how are you gonna say that you don't know someone and you didn't have their number when clearly you've been giving out other people's number? The guy never lied because he called you on Saturday. Yeah. So to me, it seems like this whole thing has been a setup. You know, I think the whole thing.
Hang
has been
on.
a setup.
Wait a
They've
minute.
used
Wait a
me,
minute.
Well, they've used Scottish J.
Look, real. There's only one person that sets people up, and it's you. Yeah, it's you that sets people up. You've done it again tonight, haven't you? You love it. You love the drama. You love the trouble. In fact, without drama and doxing of people, you literally don't have a show, do you? You don't have a stream. You never have a topic. You could never have anything. I mean, I'll be clear. My topic's you. That's my topic. Till you're gone. One way or another, you and your buddies, they have to go.
Me to get at me, thinking that Scottish Jamie is instantly gonna say, well,
Hang on, who the hell is this Scottish Jamie? Who's that? And really, in the reality of life, do we care? When we look upon what's happening in the world, do we care who Scottish fucking Jamie is?
Real's the only person who's got my number.
Oh.
Forgetting all about Easy because Easy's meant to be his mate. But remember, I thought Easy was my mate too.
oh man, he's a troll. That's what he is. The fact that he's got all these fake accounts on Facebook and like denying that he knows people, that's like the most worst. How can you do that? And a man's saying, you know my name, you know my real name, and you're there going, no. How who thinks Jamie's lying? Do you think Jamie's lying?
All right, so listen to me. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit, I might be stretching, but I know Torok, I think Torok's with me on this one. So bring up another screenshot. Where is it?
What's the fucking account?
Say that again.
Unmod Esau's tears, they're promoting. Delete that account, wipe it off. Well, Irish. Unlucky.
Mate, I'm going into my Subaru.
One sec, mate. Just going onto my phone. This is that.
Now, what he's doing here is he's reading out messages from somewhere. Yeah. I like to know what gives them the right to do so. I like to know what gives them the right to be judge and jury. I'm just wondering as to why he thinks he can get into people's personal lives. I don't get it. But people are allowing this to happen. Has everyone lost their pride? Has everyone lost their self-worth for that individual over there? Yeah.
1:20 p.m.
It's not on my drive, my phone.
Piece of shit.
You can't see it in the chat.
Huh? No.
So what night did that supposed to
See it in
happen?
the chat.
They can now. They can now.
So what time that supposed to happen?
She don't come through. She's connected with it, and I said that from the start.
Yeah, but real. Hello?
Yeah.
If somebody texted somebody in that morning, should it not be on the 6th of June? Like, or what number is that texting? Is there another second number of BZE?
Oh, sorry. No, do you know what? It's my mistake.
Yeah.
That's a conversation between her and Becca.
Oh.
Well, I've spoken to Chantal and she said it was not Easy's number. So I'd like to know where you're getting that from. Yeah. Where exactly are you getting that from? Why are you trying to set up Easy? Well, what? Hasn't he been giving you enough money?
That's a conversation between her and Becca. Yeah. And this was when she was meant to send the screenshot. Yeah. 1 second, just going to my phone. Becca said, cool. And then she blocked Becca. So this is Becca's screenshot. I thought that was Chantal's screenshot. No, that's Becca's
It's fucking
screenshot.
madness. I tell you what.
Okay.
It's time to get off the internet. When you're looking at people's screenshots, trying to figure out who said what, when you're so embedded in other people's lives that you literally want to know A, B, and C about them, it's time to get off because it's overtook your real life. It's overtaking your reality. And when it does that, it's time to leave.
Okay.
That don't account for Chantal's missing screenshot.
Missing fucking
I'd be very
screenshot. I mean,
intrigued to
come
see.
on. Missing screenshot. The missing screenshot. Was that you, Easy? Easy, was that you? If it was, come back on. Easy, was that you? Did you just try and get on? Jump on, Easy. Come on, Easy, jump on. It's only me. You know you can talk to me. Reels channel shit. It's over there now, and all it is arguing and Afghan jumping in his car to go and meet Seven, and Seven's not going there, and that's all they can do. They never have any debate. Yeah. Easy, come and jump on. Yeah. No one's saying you did it, Easy. No one's saying you did it. Just come and jump on here, and we can have a talk about it. I've been watching this for a long time, the way this person's behaving. Yeah, it's not a problem. But you really need to be able to jump on and put him in his place, really, yeah, without being shouted over, because that's what I'll allow you to do. I'll let you have your say without him, butting in and shouting over you, because that's what he does.
What her thread of messages says. I'd be very intrigued to see what her thread of messages says. But to be
nuts.
Are you
frequent. Yeah, because Easy's often talked about the autism awareness groups on Facebook, and so has Zen.
Well,
So
hang on.
It's all just like fucking, yeah.
if you have kids with autism, you're going to be talking about autism. Now, that Brian Hurl, he has children with autism, so he talks about autism. Easy has children, well, has a child with autism, so he talks about autism. What's the big deal? There's no big plan. There's no nothing going on. You silly bastard.
Mate, I'm telling you now, it's just fucking not. It's not looking great. It's not looking
It's not
great.
looking great. Not looking great, everyone.
It's the same like Easy. They keep blocking people.
Spanner for Sid,
Wait.
please. Said Irish. Big up Irish
Easy,
on the PayPal.
come and
Big up
jump
Irish on the PayPal. Big up Irish.
Because they literally,
Come on,
they
love.
literally done the same thing. Like when it came to the time of clearing their name, they just ran off.
I'm gonna reset the spanners, guys.
Oh, let me reset the spanners.
And
Oh, I've got to reset the
if they
spanners,
block
get
you,
the money in
like
for the
it's
day.
ended with, if you know what I mean.
Piece of shit.
On my son's life, yeah.
Oh,
He goes to me. I said to him, "Show us the link there. Show us. I won't let him go." He was running. Then he goes, "I'm sorry. I read it on the Facebook group. I don't have the link." See, it's a habit of him. He's dangerous. This Easy.
No, true. When he wants to spin
dangerous.
something, he will, you know.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Ash? Do you remember when Ash Hall come
No,
on?
I'll tell you what I can remember though. Real. I remember when Afghan, you know, who you like to have on your channel, was laughing and mocking the death of Lee Rigby. Yeah? Laughing at and mocking the death of Lee Rigby. That's what I remember about Afghan.
Yeah. And Seven and Russ and them, they started to come on here like a couple of months back, yeah. And first of all, he had an argument with I think it was Ross. No, he had an argument with Hoof, yeah. And he started saying, I think that Hoof guys went to Speaker's Corner. I didn't want my my autistic group, you know, that I was with. I didn't want my autistic group to be to become victims of people trolling them. So I kind of distanced myself from them and I don't mention them. Yeah. And he was showing a video of his
Pig.
doctor supposedly.
Why? What happened? You know why we're here, don't you?
Misery.
Go on.
No, not misery. The other one is what's it called? Fucking.
First one.
What's the other one? What's like single white female? It's like some crazy woman that was fucking.
Oh yeah.
British Jones Diary.
Is it like?
She chose the diary. What the fuck?
Hand that rocked the cradle. Hand that rocked the cradle. You remember that film? Hand that rocked.
Oh
Hand
yeah.
over the cradle, yeah.
And she tried to set up the autistic questions that people have got for you. And they're jumping on and shouting.
Do you know what he said as well?
He reminds me of in that aspect, he reminds me of Brian Hull.
Yeah.
You know the way that Brian Hull's been doing it. Like if you don't get, if you don't get to say, have his little say, then he'll run off. And it's funny because I think all these people are part of the same group. I think they're all part of the same group. Yeah, the one from the autistic college. Or the autism awareness group.
No, he's not to do
That they're part of.
Hi, Jupiter.
Yeah. So what is it exactly they've accused Easy of doing? Because I've missed all this shit.
Basically, messaging people. Messaging
And
people and pretending he doesn't know people when he does. This, Real is literally going to town on Easy. So much so, I would actually call it cyberbullying. That's why I recorded it, Jupiter. It's really bad, the things that have been said about Easy.
Well, I only people
yeah.
how they treat me, and Easy's always been okay with me.
I've always liked Easy, and mocking the way he speaks, mocking autism, everything they doing everything to this guy. And when you think back, Jupiter, to when we used to be on there, Easy was always fine.
Easy was nice to everybody. In fact, too much to his own detriment.
Yeah.
And they're gonna just bully Easy, that just shows you that they go for the weakest link or what they perceive to be the weakest link. That is bullying at its most.
You know, when I was listening to it today, because it was a replay, and I thought, why? Oh, hang on, Jupiter, wait, because I don't know who this person is. Hello.
Hiya.
Who are you?
I'm the Scottish Jamie. Tell Easy to jump on. I'm the person you keep talking about. Tell him to jump on the panel.
Okay.
I'm the number, right? Can I also tell you one thing? See the number that went out?
Yeah.
That was Easy's number. That was 100%. You know, Chartel tell you that wasn't his number. That was his number. That was 100% his number. No, you just said. Chartel tell you it wasn't his.
Okay, but what does that have to do with anything? This is what I'm saying.
Right. No, hold on. Hold on. I've rang Easy, right? Me and Easy were pals on the Facebook and all, right? Easy sat on the. Hold on.
Who cares?
I'm the number and the person he's doxed, Hen. I'm the one he's doxed. He was the only one on my Facebook.
I didn't have your number. Stop lying. I did not have your number.
Right, Easy. Why have I said
your number? Why would I dox you, you fucking lying bastard? I didn't do it. I didn't fucking do it. How many more fucking times?
Oh, you're fucking
lying. I did not do it.
Easy, calm down, sweetheart.
I did not fucking do it.
Let me talk.
Easy.
Let me talk. Let me talk to Easy. Right, Easy. Let's talk as men then. Easy. Why did you say it? Easy. Why did you?
Scottish Jamie, can you talk and not shout? Can you talk and not shout?
It's all right. I'm speaking.
No. Scottish Jamie, talk, don't shout, please.
Easy. Why last night on the panel did you turn around and say you don't name my phone name?
I didn't say that. No.
Easy. It was hot. Easy. I wasn't. No, hold on. I haven't finished yet.
That you said I didn't have my real name on my Facebook. You're lying.
I didn't say that. Easy. Real said you didn't have your real name, not me.
Well, he praised you. I did not do it. I wouldn't do it.
Easy.
I would not do it.
Easy. Talk, man. Easy. I'll ring you. Easy. Easy. I'll ring you on the sex. You fucking see what I mean? The man. Listen, right? I sent a screenshot where I actually gazed Easy's phone number with a hangy that me and him spoke on the sex. Right? Me and Easy over his number. How would I get his number if it didn't come for him? Easy was also on my Facebook, right? Easy was on my Facebook.
Yeah, calm down.
Easy.
Yeah, calm down.
Hold on. Easy the other night on Real Stream said he doesn't name my phone name, right? Easy also said 48 hours ago he was going to get proof. Easy has come back with no proof. Easy keeps saying the word proof. I have proven evidence. Easy was the only person who named my phone name. The only person. So, I know you've got a vendetta against Real, but please do not be pulling my name for your vendetta. Right?
Wait. Who are you talking to?
Well, you've got a vendetta with Real, so you're saying...
You have been saying a lot about Easy, and I don't understand why. What's your problem with the man? What's your problem with the man?
Well, if you let me speak and stop muting me, right, and stop acting like a dafty, you'll find out, wouldn't you? Right? I had no problem with a geezer until I get doxed and he's the only one that knows my phone name. What would you be like if someone knew your phone name and doxed you? Only one person.
Okay, calm down. So what makes you think it was Easy that gave out your full name?
Because Easy was on my Facebook.
Oh, so it couldn't have been Afghan or anyone then who loved to do things like that.
How would they need that when they're not on my Facebook?
Because
why would he? Why would he? Yeah.
Afghan has got a modus operandi of going through.
I hate to tell you, I've been on these chats for well over a year, and not one person knows my phone name. I add Easy onto my Facebook a week and a half back, and then my phone name comes out with my phone number. Ain't that precious? Also, Easy states that I didn't call him on that day. I have proven screenshots that show that I spoke to Easy on that day. What do you want? I'm not being rude or nothing. Does evidence not speak volumes?
But
Where is it?
wait a minute.
Evidence?
Calm down. What is it? What's the big crime then? The crime is that Easy called you on that day.
No, the crime is Easy doxed me. So you don't. So it's all right to dox
The
people.
crime that he
No.
doxed you where? Where did he dox you? Where?
Raji's channel, Banksy's channel, and Real's channel. My phone name and number. Every person's seen it. My phone name and number. There is only one person on this YouTube that knows my phone name.
So who said it was Easy that did it?
Well, who else would, love? Are you fucking smoking crack or something?
No.
Well, every time we try and talk to you, all you do is scream and shout, mate, to be fair.
I'm not being rude or nothing. How many times do I have to explain it to you? Do we need to talk like double Dutch or something? Easy E was the only person. Easy E.
What is this screeching madman on? If he don't want to be civil, why are we entertaining the cunt? Fuck off, mate. I don't know the way you're talking to us.
Well, hold on a minute. I ain't even talking to you, Rich, so don't even start with your screaming. I hate to tell you, Jupiter, we all had to sit and listen to you scream when your bones got doxed.
But Scottish Jamie, can you not speak quietly, please? You don't have to shout and scream for people to hear you.
Right, I'll talk to you, Wendy. What happened is, me and Easy got on actually really well. The amount of times I stuck up for that man was unreal. The amount of times I went against people for calling him spastics, mongs, everything like that, right? Everything they were calling him, all the nasty names. The amount of times I stuck up for that man was unreal. So me and Easy were on a level. We were actually pals with each other. We would talk, me and Easy. Never had an issue with a man. But what then appears is Easy has done nothing but lie.
Did you not hear how upset Easy is? Did you not hear it in his voice?
Listen, we can all fake an upset. Evidence speaks volumes. Until you prove evidence otherwise, you can act as upset as you want. Anyone can put a tears on. Anyone can greet. Anyone can act as if they're innocent. I've seen people in courtrooms acting innocent when they're actually guilty. I've seen fucking hundreds of people acting innocent. You can act as innocent as you want until you prove the evidence otherwise that you are innocent. And at the moment, every evidence speaks volumes. I've proven every bit of evidence.
Hang on,
I ain't finished yet. All Easy's done for 40.
Hang on. Someone is saying in the chat that you said you were going to stab Easy.
What the fuck?
Is that right? I guess it's right.
And to be honest,
how is it right when I just said I've never done it? I've been on life, so I've never threatened Easy.
Now, you see, this is what you get, the mongs from Pimpy's channel. Now, I heard it in Easy's voice. I think that man is being bullied to the point of no return, to be honest, Jupiter and Squire. I really do think he's been bullied that much.
Evening, ladies.
Hi.
Hi, Squire.
Yeah.
The thing is, right, I wouldn't mind listening to the bloke if he actually fucking spoke.
Yeah, I give him many chances. He won't speak. He just wants to shout for some reason.
But if he wants to scream and shout at us, I ain't putting up with that. I'm sorry, Wendy, you've got more patience than me. I ain't having some fucking Scottish fella walking into fucking some chat screaming fucking bollocks off saying I've proved everything when you proved nothing.
No, what I wanted to find out, Jupiter, is what Easy's crime is. And from what I can gather, it's nothing. Oh, Easy's here.
Well, according to them, what that bloke's saying is that Easy gave out his address. The only proof that man has brought forward is that Easy knew his full name on Facebook.
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
But we all know that Afghan goes down Facebook and goes down your friends list Facebooks and has even threatened people in the past of messaging people's friends or doxing people's friends to get back at the person he wants to dox. Right?
Jupiter and Wendy, Jupiter and Wendy, you've got to believe me. I haven't fucking done this.
Hold on. So I can provide an alternative motive. Now, what would be the motive of Easy doing it to Jamie?
There
Now,
is a
Nothing.
shows that Afghan did go and get that information, yeah, and they wanted to start on Easy. Who would the Afghan go and give it to? Real.
Hey, listen, can I just in, but,
yeah.
Fucking Afghan actually went out on the road tonight. He wanted to meet me out on the road.
Yeah, I know. I was watching. I know.
Fucking funny.
You two, you three, you got to believe me. I've never done it. I did do it. I would do it. I would. I didn't even have his number. He rang me on Messenger.
Hey, mate, easy, mate.
Easy.
When
did all this happen, love? When did this happen? When was this supposed to have happened, Easy?
Apparently a couple of days ago. I've never done it. I swear on me own time.
Come on, mate. Oh, don't let it upset
Easy, don't let them get at you, love. I've been watching and listening to everything they've been saying about you.
Everybody's saying I've done it. I haven't.
Come on, mate. You haven't done fuck all. You don't fuck all.
I promise you. I would not do it. I didn't have it. Why is he fucking doing this?
Fuck him, Easy. Fuck him. I'll have none of this now. Come on. Get your act together. Like, you don't fuck all right.
It's getting to me.
I know. I knew it would get to you. I knew. From what I could hear, I knew it would get to you.
Come on, our kid. Hey, stop it now. Come on.
I would not do such a thing to someone who helped me in the past. He helped me. I wouldn't do it. I would not do it.
I know you won't do it. You're a nice fella.
When did Afghan land back on that channel? A couple of days ago, wasn't it, Jupiter?
Yeah,
well,
come on. The thing is, Easy, what you need to understand is if you've lost a friend in Scottish Jamie, it ain't no fucking loss.
Yeah, you've gained one in fucking all of us lot, mate. So you've lost one, you've gained about another 8.
The point is, it's my reputation. I did not do it.
Look, your reputation hasn't changed.
Your reputation. I would not come on here and speak to you if your reputation was not good, right?
And this Jack Chantel thing and this Emmanuel thing, I got the blame for that at one stage, and it wasn't even fucking me.
Mate, they need someone to blame. If it weren't you, it'd be someone else.
Even the ones I'm friends with don't believe me. I did not fucking do it.
On, mate. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a split, whatever you like to do, and just relax and ignore these cunts.
Shut up, Jamie. If you're not going to speak properly, Jamie, leave.
Right, Easy.
I did not do it.
Easy. Let's just talk, man. Me and you used to get on, right?
Hey,
Easy.
Jock. You better talk properly, you little cunt.
How many times did I stack up for you? Come on, how many times did I stack up for you?
That's why I wouldn't do it, man. Fucking believe me. I did not do it.
Easy. I did ring you that day and you did have my number, right?
No.
Listen. Easy. I have proven I've got your number and I wouldn't have got it any other way. I never was round when you
got doxed and got used
I wasn't.
Everybody rang me on.
Easy. I wasn't round when your number got doxed, pal. Everyone said that. I was not in that fucking chats. I'm not agree with doxing, Easy. If your number got doxed, that's got nothing to do with me. You need that for a fact.
Listen, can you listen to me?
Right, Easy. I rang you that day, but
when did you ring me? When did you ring me, Jamie? I spoke to you on Messenger.
Easy. I rang you on the 6th. I've proven that I had your number. Everyone's seen it. You're stating that I didn't.
On Messenger, I showed you. You missed.
Easy. I rang you. Easy. Did you see the screenshot that was sent of your number? Did you see the screenshot sent of your number?
I didn't. No.
Easy. I have your number, pal, and I was not about. We have exchanged numbers.
Oh, you sweaty sock. Just fucking drop it. We'll change the fucking subject, right? You sweaty sock. Shut the fuck up.
No, hold on. Me and Easy are talking, man.
Shut your mouth now.
No, you're
I
shouting.
did
You're
not do
shouting.
it.
I can't.
Oh,
hear you.
Easy.
The
Easy.
man-
All
Easy.
right.
I did not
Okay.
do it to you. No, I'm not
Easy.
having this. I
Man's
did
upset,
not.
don't drag it out.
Easy.
Easy.
I did
What?
not do it. I did
Instead-
not do it.
Easy. Instead
I
of
did not
easy.
do it.
Anyone can see that then they did, my man. Why don't you start proving it? You've had 48 hours, man. Where's your evidence?
How can I fucking prove it? I showed you. You rang me on Messenger. That was it.
Easy, I've got your number, pal. I've rang. Easy, I've rang you.
No, you never.
Easy.
You
Easy.
did not
Easy.
ring me. I swear
No.
on my son's life,
Easy.
you did not ring me.
Easy. Listen.
Take it easy.
Chantel told me it's not yours.
mate.
Yeah, it's not your. Chantel's told me it's nothing to do with you. So
Take it
Scottish
easy.
Jamie's lying.
So who's to do with it then?
I don't know. It's coming from that
Oh,
channel, but Scottish Jamie's lying for some reason.
Can you, Ufus, because I don't know the full story here, Wenda.
I'm trying to find out the full story because all they've been doing is bullying Easy.
All I just got was a bad vibe.
Oh, Wendy, I've had enough of this. It's really getting to my anxiety. I'm fed up with this.
Will,
I'm going to prove this. I will fucking prove
You
it.
don't have to prove anything. You don't have to,
We'll help you. Easy, listen to me, mate. We'll help you.
you don't have to prove nothing, Easy.
Anyway, Wenda, Ufus put a question. It says there, ask Jamie what was the name used to dox Jamie. I don't know.
Oh, because he says Easy knows his real name, but we don't want to know Jamie's real
What's
name.
your real name? Not asked.
So did other people, somebody else has got his friends with him on there.
Hey, mate, easy. Do you want to know
Easy,
my
calm
real
down,
name?
love. We don't
Easy.
believe him anyway. We don't believe him.
Do you want to know
Don't
my
worry.
real name, Easy? I got doxed fucking ages ago. You know what? Be like me. Can't be asked. Be proud of it. Right, my name's Patrick, right?
Yeah, but so listen to me, yeah? I would not done that to him because he stuck up for me. I would not do it to someone who would stick up for me.
Dude, come on, mate.
These guys are getting at me
Let me
because
tell
I've
you
been on
this.
your fucking channel with me. That's what
Easy,
it's all about.
Easy, mate. Let me tell you this.
I know.
If
Easy.
you know in
I
your
know.
own heart that it's not true, ignore it.
Yeah, but it's making me paranoid if they're going to have people
on,
knocking
mate.
on my door or anything, or attacking my Facebook.
Hey.
But I haven't fucking
Hey,
done
mate,
anything.
No one's going to knock on your fucking door. They want to
Easy.
grow up. Scottish Jamie's
Easy. Listen, mate. Don't be paranoid. Did you hear about that paranoid rugby player? Every time he went down for a scrum, they all thought we were talking about him.
I think they need to leave Easy alone now.
Yeah,
for
they
now.
I didn't do it. I did not do it. I swear on my own life, I did not do it. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
We believe you, mate.
It's not a fucking stop. I did not fucking do it.
We believe you.
Easy, we all believe you, love. We don't have a problem with you. I have a major problem with them lot for what they've been saying about you.
Here.
You haven't done anything wrong, Easy. You never have.
And you've nothing to prove, Easy.
No, you don't have to prove nothing to no one.
Even let's just say you did prove it, you say you were lying anyway. I know it's hard to ignore, mate, but fuck them.
Is that you? Who's this? Who's
Yeah,
Billy?
listen.
Hang on,
You need
who's Billy?
Oh, no,
Who's Billy?
Listen, who is the account that doxed Jamie's number? It wasn't Easy's account. If you tell me the account that done it, I'll tell you who it was.
Nobody seems to know.
Right.
Sis,
Now, this is how it's being set up.
Hold on.
Right.
Someone did write it down. Hold on. Let me go back and find the comment.
This is how it's being set up. The number shot.
Today is the day was the name of the account.
That is not Easy. That is one of Amy's fucking accounts. Right, this is what's happened. To make it look as if it's Easy, Easy's number was put out there by Chantel, I think. The number was phoned by AC, and Easy didn't answer it. Easy, what they're saying is, Easy phoned AC back, and that's how they found out it was Easy's number. That's why I'm saying AC, Amy are doing this on behalf of Rowan.
Oh yeah, it's all him. It's all come from him because Easy went onto Roger's channel. That's what it's all about, believe it or not.
But Easy, you've got to calm down. It's not good for you.
Is your son at home with you yet, Easy?
No, I'm going to see him on TV. Look, I've fucking had enough of this. I'm getting fucking, I can't do nothing about it. I'm trying to prove everything. I was spending all day to fucking prove it. I haven't fucking done it.
Easy. You haven't got to prove anything, right? And you haven't got to spend any energy on this. Spend it on yourself and your son.
Right, I've got to go. I'm sorry, I've got to go. Yeah, need to calm down.
I keep telling you this. Calm down and don't put the energy into it.
Just made me so angry.
This is a classic case of cyberbullying, and I'll tell you what, they're a bunch of cunts. It's obvious Easy ain't done it. You really think Easy's going to go and do it to somebody that's going to be able to threaten him?
No.
No. Do you think Easy's the sort of person that ain't worried if people? You can hear him.
For the last week,
yeah, this, that, and the other.
For the last week, Real has been trying to convince his audience that he's got nothing to do with it. He's saying that this person's doing it, that person's doing it. Somebody's posting a load of scat pictures in a hangout. That is Afghan. This is how they operate. And
tell you what, my money's on Afghan.
Yes.
Well, that's why I'm having back on the show, isn't it? Go find me something. Set Easy up. I'll let you back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to let it get to you shows that they're fucking getting at you.
I have armed guards outside my house, you know, because Afghans after me. It's all right, Afghan. If you're listening, mate, I know where you live. I'll turn up 123 Barony Road, and it's 321. You down you go, you fucking midget cunt.
Again, that was all started because of him. Because of
Stevie Jane in the outside chat.
I'm gonna put that fucker right in his place. About time some fucker did. And I'm the man to do it.
Stevie James put in the outside chat that only 2 people had Jamie's number, and that is correct. It was Real and Easy.
So why isn't he blaming Real then?
Because he's a manipulative cunt.
Yeah.
Real set up an account, Chartel's Stinky Knickers. He came into a hangout the other night with it.
Done a few.
Wow.
Real's just a bully. He's awful. Most of this is all down to Real because Real's a narcissist who can't let it go.
That's right. Yeah.
But he shouldn't be making right. With all due respect to Easy, he sounds like a sensitive person. Put it that way. And you shouldn't be doing things to people like that. You should know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the thing is, Real knows what Easy's like. He knows all about him, doesn't he?
Well, that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Wendy, I've seen your pictures, love. You look fit.
My pictures? Huh?
Hang on, I'll just let the cat out one second.
He's just letting the cat out.
I'm upstairs in this place. It's like the fucking my man cave bit of the house. And the cat, when he jumps out the window onto the shed, it's like a massive cat flap. So you probably heard him in the back going, let me out. So he's gone out.
Skiz, if you know who done it, now's the time to speak, to be honest. Don't sit in here just trolling.
What?
There's the Speakers Corner Skits in the side chat saying that it'll all come out in the end. If they know who it is, they should fucking say who it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you shouldn't be like messing with someone like someone's mental sort of capacity, an attitude. So, he's got enough on his plate. He don't need shit like that. They're like certain people can handle it, certain people can't. And he, and people. I mean, look at the guy. He was fucking. I don't like hearing shit like that.
Just renamed his stream Fake Tears from Easy. Wow.
Oh, he needs to fuck off. He does. He really does.
That's pretty bad. That.
Hello, G-Man. G-Man.
Hello, everyone.
Is that the real G-Man?
Yes, it is. Obviously.
All right, G-Man.
It's me.
Well, real G-Man, please stand up. Please stand up.
But I
Right.
just find that behaviour disgusting. And to
Ah,
hear
right,
a man cry, I hate it. I hate
Oh,
that.
horrible. So we'll have to. So listen, we'll do what we normally do. We'll have to just fucking, you know, have a wagon circle go around fucking easy, innit? You know.
Yeah, yeah. He
What we
needs
do.
someone because not everyone's turned against him. Everyone he thought was his friend has
Yeah.
turned.
And Skits, I know how big it is. I know that Real is behind everything, and I know who you fucking are.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, Esau, fuck off, Esau.
Yeah.
Man, child.
7 stop mentally torture and destitute alcoholic like Oxford.
Well, there's something wrong with that guy. There seriously is something wrong with him.
Oh God! Oh, I had a right conversation with Upscale on Jesus. He's some of him. I'm that fucking Afghan. They're all a pair of fucking dreamers. They live in a fucking internet dream world. They really do. Shocking.
Yeah, but I mean, Easy used to give money to that channel. You know, he was on there regularly. I just can't.
And that's
the
why
hatred.
Real's doing it. That's why Real's doing it, because he's hurt. It's like losing a best friend.
Well, I'll tell you what, Easy, if you're listening, mate, you're better off without any cunts like that.
Yeah, you don't need friends like that.
Nope.
Thank
No, you
him.
don't, mate.
They're
You
losing
don't,
something.
you don't, why, Easy, if you're listening, mate, come on the internet, stick with people that are nice with you. And you know what? People who are nice with you won't want any money off you.
No.
They'll just sit and talk with you and have a laugh or whatever, or get into whatever. They won't want money off you for your company.
I'm going to go back into the chat, all right?
All right, mate.
Someone's saying that Chartel doxed Easy's number on Wasp comments.
On Wasp's comments?
Yeah, see,
right.
Easy's number was put out before he was
That's
accused of
Billy Bob. That's Billy Bob.
Is that Billy Bob?
Yeah, Billy Bob, one of us, yeah.
Yeah, is he going to talk?
Are you going to talk, Billy?
Yes, let me in.
Is that him? I'm not.
Hello.
I'm not-
Yeah, it's him.
All right. After the other night, no.
What? Oh, what
No,
have I
not
done?
you. Not you, Billy Bob. It was the
Oh,
pig.
so I'm in now. Okay.
Yeah, you're in now. love.
Yeah, hey, Billy Bob, don't be part
Thanks, Wendy, but I'm absolutely wounded that you kicked me. I'm your
Hang
biggest
on.
fan.
I
and
know.
you
I
kicked
know
me.
you as Billy Bob, and you come on with a name, Silly Billy.
Silly Billy.
To be honest with you, we did have second thoughts last night. I was like, who's this fucking silly Billy? I went, that's not Billy Bob, that. Honestly, went like that. Look, that's not Billy Bob. Speak, you cunt. Took about 5 minutes of speak, you cunt. Speak before you get fucking deleted.
Someone's
Sorry,
asked,
that's a few drinks of that.
why do you keep going on reels? Separate with the Wasp. Someone said, why do you keep going on reels?
Slowly, and the monkey.
I know why. Yeah, I'm well aware. They
Why do
enjoy
I
it
keep
on
going
there.
on Reel's channel?
Yeah, you enjoy it, don't you? It's good fun over there.
Yeah, I'm Reel's biggest fan.
Right, we're being sociable when we go on reels. That's all.
No, I like to have a flutter.
What are you, a part-time fucking pigeon?
You know, the old gambling. He flutters.
Why is Esau here? I mean, what does he want? What do you want, Esau?
Esau, would you
What?
like
He snorts
Esau,
nose.
would you like a carrot, love? He sounds like a right camp fucker, doesn't he?
You know, the guy you were just taking the piss off out of
Yeah,
has
Wendy,
left and cried, yeah?
Wendy, have you bought any of the merch yet?
Well,
have I bought what?
I could have
Have you
sworn
bought
that
any of the merch?
I'm sure Esau cried before line. If not, he sounded like
Esau. You're just, I've seen your comment there. It's only one word, weak. Well, let's see how strong you are in the coming fucking few weeks, eh? Right, you are a target now, cunt face.
Yeah, you're going to be our target now, Esau. See how you like it.
Yeah, but that'd be cruel to kick
You
the
don't
donkey.
upset nice people because you just don't. Wait to see what's coming for you.
He makes out he's this, he's that, he's the other. He won't be able to
fucking
take it.
idiot. You
He
seen his head?
runs from Irish Flame, for fuck's sake.
You seen his head? He looks like a fucking. His head looks like a tanned fucking 60-watt light bulb. Fucking bulb head. Like a fucking.
What does he look like?
He looks like a fucking porpoise with fucking 2 legs.
Look,
Come
take a
on,
picture of
that's Big fucking head on it, like
Looks like a
fucking.
donkey that's been
Like, look,
kicked.
he's got an head like fucking John Merrick. Where all his mates are trampled over for being a fucking dickhead. And he,
I
you
don't
know, he
know,
just has to
I
live with
just
that.
think it's not cool reducing someone to tears like that. It's not
No,
cool.
it's not. No.
Jupiter. Is it Jupiter? I see it there.
Yeah, that's Jupiter. Yeah.
Jupiter.
What, Billy Bob? Just say it.
I wasn't really going to ring you the other day.
What?
What are you on about?
Because I
Billy?
come on the channel and says, "Oh yeah, I've got your number. I'll give you a bell later, baby."
Yeah, don't fucking hey, mate. If fucking Hector heard that, mate, you'd be swinging from fucking London Bridge. You come. Oh, you bollocks.
Because you said you read my comment. He says you're not going to ring me because I've changed my number. It's like no, I was only joking. Calm down.
I see Wasp, yeah. I see they were trying to question you the other night on the fact that you came onto my channel, the racist channel.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was hilarious. I really did.
You know we play, Wendy.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, I just thought it was quite funny that they bothered to even bring it up. It's not important.
Now these Black Lives Matter people, or the ones that are all calling out on the other channels that say they're going to go after racists, haven't gone after the real racist channels, though, isn't it?
You know
It's
what?
strange, that, isn't it? Yeah.
Dupes, you know what we'll have to do? I'm sorry about this. I hope you don't take offence, but we're gonna have to, we're gonna have to do the media thing here now. As soon as it's like full of white people, we're gonna have to have Hector on for the token black man. You know, just to appease everyone.
Yeah, but he's there anyway. I mean,
All
Jupiter's
right,
there.
Hector, if you're
Jupiter's
listening,
here. Hector's
Big love,
here.
mate.
As far as
Big
I'm
love, mate. If
concerned.
you're listening, big love, bro.
They're saying hello to you.
It's like
Right.
Jupiter comes on, but you always know Hector's somewhere.
Did you see your
Well, they're like glue, them two. They always stick together.
Yeah, it's nice.
Wendy?
Yeah.
Did you see your merchandise on sale?
No, what
you don't
merchandise,
know.
love?
Oh, you don't know, do you?
Not saying it. If you go on his channel, no, go down to t-shirts and stuff like that. Click it, and it's all you. You're selling sweatshirts, t-shirts, bags.
You're kidding.
I'm not.
Oh yeah, you've got a clothes range now. That's what I was on about, Wendy. That's why I asked you whether you'd bought a real T-shirt.
Where is it? Is it on his?
Yeah, don't tell her what it says on it. Don't tell her what it says on it until she sees it.
The link, Wendy. Wendy, I'll
Don't,
get you.
don't tell her what it says on it until she sees it. Don't give
I
her.
won't. I'll get her the link. Oh.
Get me the link, Wasp, because
Oh, this is brilliant. This is priceless. I'm popping the popcorn.
You have to copyright this, you know.
well, he's going to be in trouble if that's what he's done. So it's up to him.
There we go. Inside chat.
Thank you.
He's in deep.
He's in deep woo woo doo doo. He's in deep doo doo woo woo.
Does he think he's in Mr. Invincible? Does he think he's Mr. Invincible or something?
Have you seen it?
Hang on. Oh, bloody hell, that's one hell of a link, isn't it?
No.
It's a massive link, that man. It's not working.
Let me have
It's
a look.
not. No, that's not working.
I'm trying to. I'm still
Yeah,
on it.
That's like the fucking Magna Carta, that link.
I'll just look. Where is it? Where is it? At the bottom? of
No,
his-
no. If you go on his stream now, right, and then just
Yeah.
scroll down where he's got all his links.
Oh, yeah.
His second link,
Oh, right. Okay. I'm with you.
teespring.com stores.
Oh, okay.
I'm just waiting for Wendy to go. Cheeky bastard.
I can't wait.
Hang on. I have to click on his stupid channel.
Oh no! Wow. Well, you won't be on there long.
Yeah, we're giving him fucking views. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
When's
It's one,
the order?
one fucking view extra. I don't like that. Right.
Oh, in the-
Check out our official channel. Follow us
Merchandise.
on Twitter. Meeting.
Merchandise.
Yeah, I'm looking for the word merchandise. Hang on.
No, it says teespring.com.
Teespring.
Yeah,
I've got it. I've got merch store. Teespring.
That's it.
All right.
Oh, he's fucking ridiculous. He ain't selling them, and if he is selling them, he's a fucking idiot.
Bring your fun designs. Check out our fucking twat. This is some sort of cheap.
You got it yet?
Oh, right. Okay.
See it?
So what this is incitement to murder.
Yeah, he shot in Wendy's.
Yeah, it's a bit like the wake me up before you go t-shirts and
Yeah, well, let me just screenshot all this along with his thing. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That isn't that you're right. That is yeah.
How you see this is when I
expensive.
shot Wendy. Wendy who I shot Wendy. Wendy who I shot Wendy. Now, if this doesn't show, that he's really needs to come off the internet. I mean, really? I mean, Jesus Christ.
But they're not even decent, are they?
I wouldn't mind if they were like
what he's done with it. Now, what? Listen, if you look at the pic, what he's done with it, he's just put a flash cover over it.
Yeah.
There's no real print.
He's typed it onto the front of the fucking.
All right. Seven, try and buy one because you can.
I don't give
I want one with the wasp on it.
Yeah. It's like one of them. You fucking supply an order. You ain't got a stock of them, has he?
Okay, so that's how he wants to play it. Okay, let's see how much this one is then. Come on.
Hang on. So 20
would you hold it against me if I bought you a spanner?
Wendy, I think these t-shirts or something, right? Whatever they have on them.
Yeah.
With P&P at about best part of 30 quid.
Oh, that's good because what he's selling is incitement to murder clothing. Yeah, so that's okay.
You a spanner earlier.
I might just buy one. Wendy, I might just buy one because it's got your name on it. I'm your biggest fan.
I reckon we should all buy one.
Sorry, but I literally can't believe he's took the time to do that. It's time to leave. It's time to leave YouTube Reel, you fucking idiots. Honest to God. It's like today he was saying, that's not her granddaughter. That's not her granddaughter. And she hasn't showed me any evidence. I don't need to show him anything.
No. He made the claim.
Exactly. Why? Where's G-Man? What's G-Man doing back in here again? G-Man?
Yeah, let G-Man in. He's a G.
No,
yeah, where'd he go?
He's one of them who's on his fucking phone and his laptop. He turns it off, then he turns it on again.
Oh shit! I'm gonna go in a minute. I'm on 1% battery.
G-Man, speak or leave then. Yeah. What's he doing?
Forever hold your peace.
G-Man, speak now or forever hold your hairpiece, you bald bastard.
Yeah, so everyone, if you want to waste 25 quid on a cheap, horrible t-shirt with I shot Wendy on it, and on the back it says who, Wendy who, just go along and to the Pimpies channel and waste 25 quid because that's what it would be is a fucking
Wendy, I think you need to start your own clothes. You
know what, Wendy, right? The thing is, right, if you would have been a bit more clever about his marketing, he would have had the bullet holes at the back of the t-shirt coming out.
Well, at least I know I don't let my dog attack children.
Like the exit wounds.
Wendy, you need to start your own one to say keep it real.
Hang on, wait a minute. I've just seen a fucking remark from Raheem.
No real, you missed because you ain't got no aim. You need to up your game.
Yeah. Raheem, yeah, go away. Easy doesn't need to go on to Reel's channel to sort it out. We've just seen what Reel's done to Easy, yeah? We've just seen what he's done to him.
Hey, that was horrible that way. I didn't like
breaking a man like that. He's not cool, man. Not cool, so.
Yeah, what a bastard.
Yeah, he is a
You know what
bastard.
I mean? You know what I mean? If you fucking, you know what I mean? You know the score. You don't do that to a fucking bloke like that. He's a nice person. You sense it.
Especially when he's been buying you weed for all this time.
Aye.
Yeah,
Anyway, big up. With Real has got 50 odd viewers, he's got 69. Pardon the pun we have. If we could get 70, if we get 70 now, we can join the meat raffle.
Let me go over there. Why would Easy go on there? Easy don't need to go on there no more.
No, it doesn't need to go on there and be questioned and double questioned.
No, because he's messing his head up. If you're not,
Oh, is it? Is that what he's fucking doing?
messed his head up, man. That's not nice, man. That's fucking hell.
Right here, this is what I was on about last night about it's vulnerable people that get picked on.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I've witnessed that tonight. That was shocking.
Terrible. That fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, poor Hopsky.
Reducing a grown man like that to fucking. I know he's a grown man, but he's obviously, you know, like I said, sensitive. You don't do that. You don't do that when you know what's what. You don't take advantage of things like that.
Well, for the last 4 days, that's all he's been doing. Having a go at
Poor Hopsky.
Hopsky. Why do you keep mentioning Hopsky?
Well, because he was reduced to tears earlier on.
Well, no, he keeps having meltdowns.
That's why he left. He left for a little cry to
and he had
himself and then came back on.
Opsky had a bit of a cry before because I just had a.
He did.
Really.
He got slapped, cried, and then came back.
Yeah, that's what he does. Yeah.
It is what he does. Here's Opsky's rules, right? You hear him bubbling away, go, and he go, and then a bit later on, he'll bubble away again. He'll start carrying, and he go, can you spell? You get all these English lessons for him and stuff like that. He thinks he's a fucking English teacher and shit.
He's another one that,
all of a sudden, when he's on his fucking bubbling away pipe, whatever fucking he's doing, like he's drinking, all of a sudden he turns into
He's on that crack pipe.
He turns into the most intellectual fucking person I've ever known in my life, but still can't fucking put a word together.
Yeah, but he's another one that was Easy's mate on there, sort of thing, and he's turned against him again.
Hey, you know what? Right, I had a picture of. I got a picture of Wenz. I got a picture of him, and I put it up while I was in real thing.
Someone said,
he's like, is that me? Ah, so I got a picture of me. And you're the one calling everybody old, decrepit. You ought to see his fucking nap off. It's just whisper. It's just whisper. There's hardly any hair on it. He's the only cunt who'd eat 3 shredded wheat, 2 in the bowl, 1 in his head. So it's horrible. It looks like fucking. It's like a really burnt fucking heath. He's just listen. He's doing the Bobby Charlton fucking side part in defo. He's got that in his locker or on his napper.
Hopsky's a fool. I'd left him alone, right? Proper left him alone. And then last night, it was just a cunt. As soon as I went in, he was just being a fucking cunt. I don't mind people being drunk. Can I get drunk? But you know what I mean? Don't be a cunt.
But because the Brummy girls had to leave because of that idiot, he thinks he's something special now, doesn't he?
He's a fucking gobshite. He's a fucking 24 carat fucking.
Yeah, can I just say this? Stevie James or Jane, I can't see a phone number in. I'm looking at the
comments
at the video. I can't see comments with anybody's phone number in it.
Wonder.
Yeah.
Guess
yeah.
Who? Guess who? Look at my screen.
Who's that?
Have a guess.
I don't know, love. Who is it?
It ends in I.
I can only see you.
Oh, right. Now, if you look at the bot, oh no, you probably can't see.
Can you not see it?
I can't see it.
Yeah, but he was calling you old earlier on, Russ. Where's he calling you an old man?
I know the cheeky cunt.
Look at him. He's got eyes like he can hardly.
Look at his fucking face.
Yeah.
His fucking eyes, man. Piss holes in snow.
He looks like a troll.
Look at the lines on that cunt. I've seen less fucking lines on the Great fucking Western Railway. fucking state of that. And he's calling everyone,
I've even got a picture of him with his hand
Right,
on
hang
it.
on a minute. So, here's another
While
thing.
he- while
He's
he's-
sat,
while
he's
he-
sat at home with no clothes on, right?
Mm.
All right, here's another one. Where's that one gone?
Be careful what you show.
Hang on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
It's not rude.
no.
It's not rude. It's not rude. It's not
Yeah,
rude.
but he can have me for showing his
I know, but
image.
it's not rude, but that's a bit bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, that's all you're getting at that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all that anyone needs, really, to be honest. I just thought I'd give you a little tickle there.
Why do we need to come over to Real and Maggie's, Esau? Go away, Esau. Yeah? Fuck off. Did you guys hear what that his best friend Rasta had to say about Madeleine McCann?
Yeah, I heard you think terrible.
Yeah.
No, what did he say?
You don't give a fuck. Fuck the fucking. I don't give a fuck if she's dead or out. Words to that effect. Just fucking fuck it. You know. But what can you do?
Why did he say that for? What
Because he hates everybody that's white and English.
All right.
Yeah, and he's allowed to say what he likes on that channel.
KRS. I'm just reading your comment. Hopsky did make some good music, to be fair. What is it? Hang on, I just read. Sorry, Wendy. I'm just reading the outside chat on YouTube.
All right.
KRS just said Hopsky did make some good music, to be fair. Right. So what with the 30 grand advance that he said he got? Listen, I've got a mate called Bob. Right. He can do all that. Anyone can do it. Russ can do it. He does it in fucking Wasp videos. He's fuck all. He hasn't got any fucking music ability. Anyone can do it.
He was a disc jockey doing fucking weddings and anniversaries.
No.
In the 70s and 80s, that
fucking bar mitzvahs. Bar mitzvahs and all that shit. Yeah.
Anyway, let's go back.
Do push Hopsky shake his tree.
Yeah, 7. Let's go back to what I was playing, right? So you can just hear what they got up to. So.
When you're ready.
Can you not hear it?
No, not yet.
Oh, fucking hell. Can you hear it?
Nope. Just hear you. Can't hear nothing yet.
7, can you hear it?
Nope.
Billy, can you hear it?
No.
Oh, hang on then.
Say, wait, why you're up?
Never brain homie.
If you don't put it on, I'll get Brian Earl. I'll get him to threaten you.
Right, should come on
Yeah,
now.
to interrupt shit, we're gonna get down to barbecue.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe the other two Richards, because those two are some little
Start going into hiding as well, bro. He's gone into hiding as well. All of them go into hiding. The only place you're gonna find them is on channels where they won't get questioned.
Put on full screen so we can hear the thing.
Yeah.
No, when Brian Harvey started coming in the chat, they disappeared, innit?
Cut these crazy accusations and then they bounce. That's what they do. They make these crazy accusations and then they bounce. It's not the first time that Chartel's done this. And now they're all in on it together. I think they're all in on this one together. Brian, Chartel,
Easy shocking me. Easy shocking me because fucking Scottish Jamie said, I know you, you know my name. And he's like, no, I don't know you, don't know, I don't know you. Not even barefaced, but like straight up, like that was cold. That was cold. That was fucking cold. Like my man's like, you know my name. And he's denying that. I don't think he's gonna come on here and start lying for no reason. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you could hear it in his voice.
That's telling you something, mate. That's telling you something.
I didn't remember that. You did it with me that time. I was saying, made up stories about me and went on to Thingy's channel. I said, he says, oh, then he contradicted himself. Sent my dog out there.
the front door open and stab you to death before I even consider shooting you. target Asian men and target them for discrimination, saying they're flipping paedophiles or whatnot. That's a nasty individual.
Now, what he's on about
time on
there
their
is,
hands.
you know, Easy has the Facebook thing, yeah? They're trying to make out he was targeting innocent people. Totally, and I see where Easy's coming from now. He's worried about his is that you, Billy Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Easy's worried about his reputation because they are actually talking about his Facebook groups and everything else that he has. So you can see why Easy would be worried about that, don't you think? Hello?
Nah, no one's going to believe that Easy's done all that.
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute. Sorry, yeah, I can hear you. Sorry.
I think he's probably under the current climate with everyone going nuts all over the place. But maybe weighs a bit more stress.
Fucking hell. You know what, right? Imagine what they're like when everything's going back to normal.
It's not going to go back to normal. That's obvious.
Do you not think, Jupiter?
Mm-hmm.
What makes you say that then, little Miss Conspiracy? Yeah.
Because it's obvious, isn't it? Have you not seen what's been going on in America? How they're getting all their in America?
What do you mean?
It's like a 2-year-old throwing themselves on the floor. Wow, that's
Oh,
racist.
yeah.
Don't worry, you ain't got it. We'll get rid of it.
I watched it before, yeah, that video you put. I watched it, yeah. Yeah, with that young lad. Yeah. But, listen, American policing is totally different from British policing.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I just think that, look, don't get me wrong, I want to get rid of racism. I don't like racism, but you're never going to eradicate prejudice everywhere. We're all prejudiced. Everybody's prejudiced to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Racism and active racism takes it to another level, and that I don't agree with. I think it's disgusting. I don't agree with slavery for anybody. But I just think, I don't know, everything's being blown out of perspective on all sides, to be honest, at the moment.
The Irish have piled in now, haven't they, and said they want to get rid of Cromwell's statue. Well, you know what they do, don't you? Yeah?
Oh, God.
Happy days, I'll have to have a word with Tyson Frawley about that one.
Yeah, well, I want to get rid of because all this has raked up the fact that there was a Barbary slave trade, and it's actually making me feel quite ill.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I didn't realise just how many white people were taken all the way over to the Arab Empire, and
Egyptian. Yeah, Egyptian fucking
they
pyramids.
did exactly the same to them as they did to black
the
people.
Arab,
They had their cocks chopped off, and
fucking Jews. The Arabs were the fucking founders of all that shit. Not the fucking white people. The Arabs were. Well, that would say the Arabs.
Yeah, they went around all the sea coasts, Wendy, and they were just snatching girls, just, you know, some along the coast, and they just went in, raided the villages and took them, and they made them slaves. And the Moors have got all these paintings of the white girl slaves. I want all them gone.
So where are these paintings, love? Where are they?
All over the world. All over the world.
So we can make them. We can say we find them offensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm actually thinking it's not too bad a thing, this list, because I think
I've just had a thought.
Seriously, I think we should start adding to it.
I've just had a thought. Right?
Everything to do with the Barbary slave trade and the Roman slave trade needs to be added onto that.
You know them lions in Trafalgar Square. Are they black?
No.
Are they Barbary lions?
They may be. But yeah, we must get our list then.
So what they're gonna do next? Start smashing up Trafalgar Square? It's a lion. That's a lion. That was a white lion that was put there years ago. Yeah, we'll have to get rid of that.
Smashing them lines.
Yeah, we'll have to get rid of them lions. Are biting everything, jumping all out, chasing all the fucking cunts away.
See, I'd be look. Don't get me wrong. I've done the proof of slavery, but I do think that what they could do is put stuff there to show next to these people what their involvement in slavery was. If that's what they want to do.
Jupiter, listen to this story, right? You can actually. I'll try and find the link in it. There was a place called Eccles it's still got Eccles in Salford, right? And it was on St George's Road, which was back at my friend of mine's testing station. And it was a Pakistani family that had moved there years ago, and they kept this girl for 11 years in the basement, right? She'd never set out a fuck. She used to. You only let her out to wash the car. They kept her in there. Let me find you the story. You'll fucking. Let me find it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Slavery is evil, and it's still going on today.
Kept her in this basement for 11 years, and this is in Salford where I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm interested in these Moors pictures.
They brought her over here from Pakistan, and she never communicated with anyone. All she had to do, all she was just to fucking wash her up, clean the cars. Yeah, let me put it in the. I'll put it in the inside chat, so it's not too fucking controversial. You can read it. Right, you get that there? Can you see it? Where it says www.bbc.
The thing is, Wendy, the Bible and the Quran's going to have to go. That's got slavery in.
Well, yeah, they're both good. Yeah.
Go.
Yeah,
because that's anyway. Article 30 states they're getting rid of all religions, so they might as well go anyway because they want the world order.
If you're not reading the story, a 10-year-old deaf girl was trafficked into the UK and kept in a cellar as a virtual slave for almost a decade, according to Manchester Gazette. The orphaned youngster from Pakistan was forced to work for no pay and was sexually assaulted at a trial at Minshall Street. She was locked in a cellar each night. Ilyas Ashar, 83, and his wife, Talat Ashar, 66, denied charges of false imprisonment, human trafficking, sexual offences, violence and benefit fraud. The girl, this is like I say, it's about 9 years ago, the girl, now 19, 20, would sleep on a concrete floor in the cellar of the couple's house in Cromwell Road, Eccles, after she was brought to Britain in June 2000. She was never paid and only given food and lodging. Right? The girl was made to cook, clean, do washing, ironing, and clean the houses and cars of family and friends of the Ashars, the court heard. She'll be kept in the cellar to work for hours, packing football shirts and clothes and mobile phone covers. The extremely vulnerable was an ideal target, exploitation, blah, blah, blah. And it goes on. Right? So, hang on a minute. So, are we white slave? We're making fucking slaves. White people did that?
No, it's not white people that did it, obviously. So. What about Nelson Mandela's statue? That should go down, really.
Hang on a minute. Did he not get?
He was a terrorist, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was a terrorist.
Yeah, and his missus got done for embezzlement.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Winnie Mandela got done for embezzlement.
Yeah, Mandela's got to go because he was a terrorist.
Yeah, I find it quite offensive that a terrorist statue's up there in London.
Yeah. I don't want to see any flags from any of those countries where Gaddafi was or anything like that.
No.
Terrorist, and that reminds me of what happened to the aeroplane that come down in Lockerbie. And
that God, yes.
That really distressed me. That did because I had Scottish relatives, so I want any flags. Those flags remind me of it. I want it gone.
Gone. No.
Yeah.
They've all got to go. And I want to know about these pictures the Moors have got of the white slaves. I feel a bit, hurt by that.
Type into YouTube Barbary slave trade, and you'll see a thing on it. But I'll put in the Moors and the white slaves, and you'll see it.
I mean, besides the slaves and all this COVID, do you ever get the feeling that you've been conned?
Yeah.
I think it was Johnny Rotten who said that, don't it? You ever get the feeling that you've been conned? Fucking right. We're getting conned left, right, and centre by the fucking media and government.
Yeah, we knew. He knew what was going on, didn't he?
Into the New World Order, and everybody else is just allowing it to happen. So
You'll never.
we might,
You'll, I tell you,
we might as well just get used to it, because even the black community who say they don't want the New World Order, and they're really worried about all these conspiracies, wants everybody to do the Masonic fucking actions of taking a knee.
you know what I found a bit sick about that, right? Now you're taking a knee, right? I mentioned it earlier in one of our hangs. So you got all these coppers taking a knee. Now I thought taking a knee is when you're in boxing, you fucking take an 8 count. You know what I mean? You're on your knee, and oh yeah, I don't want to twat it anymore. Give me an 8 count. Right? So anyway,
That is what it is, isn't it? Take a knee, nick your statue, take one in the bollocks.
Right, but it's a bit ironic that the fact that you got all these coppers on their knees when apparently this what was he called, Lloyd or something? He actually died with someone's knee on the fucking head or neck. So
I know. That's why I find it particularly sick. That's why I find it sick.
Oh,
There was a pain in the neck.
That's why I find it sick. And if I'm truthful, right? See, I believe in all these conspiracies. I think that person did it that way because of taking the knee. If I'm truthful, but that's my own theory. But
I just
at least he had a good knees up before he went.
Maybe so. I mean, the thing.
What happened to that man?
Absolutely ridiculous.
Even if he was a scumbag, nobody deserves to die. I don't agree with that theory.
I know what people have told me. He says, "Oh, he done this and done that." But hang on, he don't deserve to die. He deserves to get, you know, if you've done a bit of villainy out like that, you know, you've got a prison. You don't deserve to fucking have a copper fucking squeeze the life out of you. Right.
Oh God! I've just realised who Speaker's Corner sits in.
Yeah, but why is this one like different to any of the other cases that have happened?
Because it was, I don't know.
I mean, that's I'm saying, it is bad what's happened, but it fucking happens all the time. Why is this one different? It's because the media have covered it to get people fucking.
Oh God! It ain't because the media have covered it. It's because George Soros has pumped money, and the timing is right. This was meant to happen. Whatever injustice, listen, it could have been. I'm not saying the death was planned, but they were waiting for any injustice against the black community. Whether there was injustices against the white community, anywhere else.
It won't matter. It's just whoever we can get to riot, you know.
Yeah.
But don't you think like they've actually, you know, if you want to call it the black community, they've actually shot themselves in the foot and they're wrecking their own fucking, you know, communities.
Well,
I reckon it's a distraction from Brexit.
It's after. I mean, yeah, all right, they're going to fucking have a bit of a fucking anarchy for a bit, but
we're done moaning at Brexit, so let's moan about getting.
Do you remember about 10 years ago when it kicked off everywhere, all over the country, in Manchester, London, Birmingham, all the fucking. What difference did it make? Nothing.
It never does make any difference because they can't just protest properly. No, they've got to get violent and they've got to loot and they've got to deface things and they've got to this and they've got to that.
Yeah, but you've got to understand.
You know what? There's one thing, right? There's one thing that me, Wasp, and Oof agree on.
No. Let's be fair and separate the stuff here. Right. People have got a right to fucking protest, black and white, against racism.
Yeah, but in its supposed to be
I don't agree with racism. I don't agree with racism. I don't agree with police corruption against anybody either, right? However, when the Black Lives Movement are infiltrating and Antifa are infiltrating, and Soros are putting money into it, right? Yeah. And then you've got this other group with this fucking list of statues they want to attack getting involved. Then you've got to go, hold on a minute, this ain't straight up. This ain't straight and pure fighting for justice. This is political agendas going on.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they can't see it.
It sounds to me like they're using racism for political gains.
They are. I mean, Respect's not more or less having a whole civil war over on his panel every night. You know.
Well, you know what? People like that will end up boiling their own fucking brains out because they'll get nowhere with it. Because there's one thing that's fucking sure as shit stinks. you will not beat the system, right? Right, in that sort of respect, where you want to riot and all that, it'll just go on top, and everything will just get worse. You want to sort things out. You want to sort things out. You don't run around like fucking animals, smashing the place up.
Hang on, what were you saying, Jupiter?
Sorry, Jupes.
Have you seen what's happened to Priti Patel? The abuse she's been getting.
Oh, has she? Who off?
The left.
Well, they need to leave her alone. That's all right, Priti. You do your job. Do your job, Priti Patel. She's all right. She is. She come down on them hard.
I don't trust any politician. Any of them. This is what you got to get your head round, because none of them are here for us. None of them are here for any fucking us. Nope. Not at
Well,
all.
I know if white people turn up on Saturday to protect the
statues,
the statues, you're going to see a bit of different policing going on, I think.
Well,
what do you reckon, Jupiter?
You know what? Because in the Daily Mail, they've come out to say that they've instructed their police officers not to stop statues being removed if they feel that they're likely to be harmed or anyone else could get harmed by stopping it.
Well, it's going to kick off then, isn't it? Big time.
Yeah, civil war. They're making it a civil war, Wendy. It's obvious.
Oh, God, have they really? Have that what they've said?
It's not going to stop on Saturday. If it goes into fighting, it will not stop on Saturday.
You know what, Jupiter, what I've heard is that, like, all the football fans and stuff like that are going down there to protect statues. You
That's
know, like,
right, yeah.
The one, you know, got, oh, you're not taking our statues. So there's going to be a bit of a fucking battle come down this Saturday.
Yeah, there's
football on.
There's quite a few teams: Charlton, Millwall, quite a few of them all going down.
Yeah, we were discussing that earlier on. Yeah,
There's no football to write about, so it's the next best thing.
Well, no, they actually care about the statues, Billy, you know.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
No, they just fancy a riot.
No.
I think there's a bit of both.
Billy, do you not understand why some white people don't want those statues to come down? Do you really think it's
Of course I understand, but I know that people are bored and they just fancy a fucking shindig.
No.
There's a bit of both. If you've got like a group of people who say like in the military, like fucking
Half of the fuckers, I'll tell you what, I reckon 3/4 of the fuckers they're writing ain't even fucking bothered about fucking Black Lives Matter.
Billy Bob,
They don't give a
if they fought for their country and they look at like Winston Churchill and all that, if you're into all that, that's like fucking right. That's what you'll stand by. That's what you believe in, right? Now, like, I believe in Man United because I love it. If someone started tearing down the fucking statue outside Old Trafford, the best lord in Charlton, I'd fucking go mental.
There you go.
Yeah, I get that, but I reckon people are bored and that's why they're having a little riot.
No.
There may be
why is it happening now?
Mate, there may be an element of that because you do get the wankers that jump on bandwagons, and this is all this is, really.
Hang on, this started last Saturday. This started last Saturday when they started defacing Churchill's statue and the monument, yeah? So now what's going to happen is other people are going to go down there to guard those statues and monuments. And I think you'll find the policing might be a bit harder this Saturday.
There'll probably be the same people guarding them as the same people who were trying to defend them as the week before.
No.
That's what I'm saying to you.
If all them football fans, right? If you want to call, you know, if they want to get, it's going to be very difficult for the police, because when they're organised, right, for the police, because they'll be fucking tearing off everywhere when they try to kettle them and stuff like that. It's going to go off. I reckon there's going to be a death this weekend. You know, wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah,
well, probably be a white person. Then we've got White Lives Matter.
Well, if it's any death, it's needless. But I just think that something bad is going to happen this weekend.
So do I.
The whole thing is needless. If the police did their job correctly, it's needless. But for some reason, they've been told not to do it properly. I'd like to know why they've been told not to do it. Yeah.
Who's telling them then?
Population control, ain't it?
Who's telling them? They're getting their orders from somewhere, aren't they?
Yeah. mean, when have
Team
you ever
spread the
known?
virus.
When have you ever known the police run away from people?
I know they were kicking them up the arse, going, run away.
Yeah, it's laughable when you think about it.
Weren't there a video of someone smashing a shop window? It turned out to be a copper.
Yeah, yeah. And also, I mean, look what they did with the horse. They was literally throwing bikes at this horse.
What, saying we don't need you? We can cycle.
No, I don't. Cruelty, animal cruelty. I don't like it, especially to
No,
horses.
the horse was knackered. It wouldn't go on the bike.
Yeah.
There's no point talking to Billy Bob. He just thinks it's all one big joke because that's all we can do.
I'm sorry, Jupiter.
He has a bit of humour, that's all. But yeah, as regards this, believe it's going down this Saturday. God, the fucking, because we're travelling from all over the place, so massive police presence everywhere. You watch.
Well, I think there's only me and Jupiter that's actually bothered to mention, no, you're not touching Churchill's fucking statue. Everyone else is like creeping around going, oh, blah, blah. Well, I'm telling you now, you're not fucking touching it.
Are you going down there?
No, but I know I've got family who are going down there.
No, tell them not to.
I can't stop them. They're ex-military. I can't stop
not
them.
in a way, not in a way like fair play if they're going down there, but you know, there's a fucking virus going on, isn't there? Like you don't want to get your family all.
Hang on, Billy Bob. There's a virus, really? Was there a virus last weekend? Because to me, they were breaking all the COVID rules last weekend, but that didn't seem to matter.
They were.
Yeah, they were, and they didn't get, you know.
It's like, yeah, let's chuck it on TV. Let's get everybody gathered together so they can all fucking
drop down dead together.
Fucking hell. Fucking.
Did you see that video of Anthony Joshua?
Like
All the people around him.
Like Billy Bob's doing a fucking.
He's going to be boxing for a while, is it?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today.
Look, and that Joshua person, right? He needs to go and live back in the ghetto and not use any white shops.
Yeah, he's fake as fuck.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
using any white shops, and hopefully he'll never get another fight ever.
I thought he was fake as fuck before. Way before any of this shit happened, I thought Joshua was fake as fuck.
I did not.
Forget the black and white angle. Just look at COVID for a minute, yeah?
Mm.
It was only 2 weeks ago they were bringing out the map saying that it looked like London was coming out of it faster because they'd had most of their deaths. They were coming out of it, slowly coming out of it.
Yeah.
It was still in some places up north and everything else. And what are they doing now? This has all been orchestrated. The north's going to come back down into the south, and then it's going to set off.
Yeah. I've got to agree with you there, Jupiter. Really got to agree.
You know what? I reckon
it's all been orchestrated. It's all been orchestrated to get all these people together, so they start spreading the fuck on, going to wave 2.
Listen, have you seen how fucking or badly acted out it is? Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister, has got COVID, so everyone must have it.
Yeah.
Prime Minister, look, you know. It weren't so long ago. What was it? 3 months ago. It's supposed to be like the zombie apocalypse, where people are supposed to be dropping dead in the street. I haven't seen one.
If they don't exist, why are they? Why are
Do you
they?
know anybody that's died of it?
No.
Hold on. Why are they bringing in legislation soon, or talking about bringing in legislation where you're not going to be allowed to travel unless you can prove that you're immune to COVID? And if you book an holiday at the moment, if you can prove that you've already had it. Right, that they're more willing to allow you to travel than if you haven't, and that's already in place.
Has anyone kept an eye on Parliament? Because a mate of mine said to me the other day, "Have you seen all these laws that sneaked under the table while all? What do you mean laws?" I said all these COVID-19 laws. Yeah, but that's all.
Yeah, loads of them.
Yeah, but I said, yeah, but it's affecting human rights, and he says to me, I went, "Oh shit, yeah."
Yeah, but I don't know anybody who's had it or died of it. Like the only case, actually, no. The only people who have said anything about it said that, oh yeah, they've had it and stuff. People that work in hospitals.
I mean, could anyone make sense of that message?
2,000 private.
Well, it could be made up, couldn't it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to say.
Hey, Brian, come in, mate. Have a chat. Come on, we're all cool, man.
Made up because on the black panels on here, people have lost people, and people have talked about people at work that they've lost. It's not made up. It's definitely existing.
Oh, it exists, but I'd like to know why the government. I'd like to know why the Billy Bob waits. I'd like to know why the government have allowed these fucking protests to go on, breaking all the so-called COVID laws.
They've not allowed it. They've coaxed it. The fucking.
This is going to be one of the biggest scandals.
They've created
ever.
the fuck on.
Right. It's going to be what in like years to come when we're all probably fucking dead and buried and not shuffled off this mortal coil. We'll find out. A bit like when nobody's held accountable. That's when all the answers come out, innit? Like a lot of things. Because
I don't know, right? Because we all expected this, right? I am a bit weird in my beliefs, but we all expected this, right? Throughout our lifetimes, we've watched nothing but films talking about doomsday, revelation,
nuclear thing, yeah,
zombie time, all this stuff, right? They were preparing us.
Contagion.
There's been preppers going on for the last 20 years, even longer, that I know about. There's been underground bunkers built. Everybody's had this gut feeling inside them, right? Shut up, Billy Bob, or fuck off, right? Everybody's had this feeling inside them that there's going to be some sort of culmination, right? And it's all led to this moment. And if we ain't united going in it, we ain't never going to be united coming out of it.
No, that's true.
Now you can say your silly nonsense, Billy Bob.
Thank you, my darling.
What do you not take anything seriously, Billy? To be honest,
I take everything seriously. No, yeah, Tippy, they've orchestrated it. Yeah, she's on point too. Big up, Tippy. I forgot what I was going to say, to be fair.
The thing is, right, when something don't seem right, I don't know if I always use me in the
yeah.
You feel it, don't you? I mean,
yeah.
If someone don't feel right, you start asking questions because people are, you got this government, you can't trust them anyway. Do this, do that. Fucking social distance, 2 meters apart. Wear this, wear that. No.
Someone said there's scaffolding going around the statues as we speak. Yeah, that's like they can put bricks on them like they have in America. I don't know if people understand what happened in America.
No, what happened, love? What happened, Jupiter?
Antifa went in with the Black Lives Matters and made out that they were going with, well, they don't know if it's Antifa. Let me just say, there was people in amongst the crowd of the Black Lives Matter saying that they were on their side, and then they started pulling out machetes and stuff and guns and stuff. People have been killed over this. They've been putting poles of bricks on street corners for people to pick up and smash each other over the head with.
Oh, God.
So what do you think they're going to do with the scaffolding pole? They'll charge that at the horses.
But we know that the police are strong enough to deal with this sort of thing. Why are they not dealing with it? We know they're strong enough. It's not like they're weak, because they're not weak. But I feel like the police have failed at the moment. The police are looking stupid at the moment.
Well, I just hope that everybody has got enough sense not to get involved and stay at home. But unfortunately, the youngsters are not listening, are they? Yeah. They're all fired. They're all fired up, and then you've got idiots that are on their channels repping it up and saying, "Yeah, we're going to go. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Now's the time."
Yeah,
it's just sad.
Yeah, it's like a feeding frenzy.
Hey, Tippy said her grandson had it in the chat.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tippy's grandson had it.
Yeah, like Chris said, next thing we know, they bring the army in. Yeah, that'd be next.
That's what the plans are waiting to bring in martial law. And once it all goes off this Saturday, this is what I mean. It ain't going to go back to normal. It's obvious.
You know what?
If if people can't see that it's orchestrated, I can't help them. But I just sit back and I look.
Do you know what you just mentioned there, like bringing martial law in, right?
Mm.
We already have that because the police are armed up to the bollocks anyway. They've already got their automatic weapons and stuff.
Yeah, but they're not even using proper riot gear at the moment, are they? They're like running from the bloody protesters.
I reckon Saturday when it kicks off, the rubber bullets will be coming out. I'm telling you something.
I hope they do. I hope they do. To be honest.
And I'll put that 10cc on 10cc song.
Yeah, rubber bullets. But these people cannot be allowed. Not the ordinary protesters, yeah. But the trouble is the Antifa lot, they get mixed in with the ordinary protesters, and unfortunately, innocent people do get hurt.
Well, I just think, number one, there shouldn't be any protest, but you can't stop a protest, really, can you? Let's be honest.
That's what this country's built on. You
can't. And the thing is, the more I reflect on it, Wendy, I do believe in freedom of choice and stuff. So, and I believe that people should be allowed to speak out against the injustices. So, if people really speak out against racism, I ain't got a problem with that. What I've got a problem with is the fact that it all looks like it's been manufactured and pushed, and there's an agenda. And what disturbs me is that on top of this, in the background, is COVID. There is going to be a second wave. There is going to be excuses to prolong the suffering of people not being able to work. Even though they're saying they go back to work. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they do a government announcement and next week and say, actually, they're not going to they're going to close down again. We're going to have to do a second lockdown because a second wave's coming. It wouldn't surprise me.
Well, I think that's been the plan all the time, to be honest, Jupiter, to get this second wave going.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though, it takes your mind off Brexit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Brexit's more or less done now, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, apparently, this is what I'm saying, Wendy. They're going to bring in. They're talking about bringing in a passport, and you'll only be able to get a passport to travel, a valid passport, and it'll affect your jobs apparently as well.
All right.
If you can prove that you've had COVID and you're immune. So all the people that are trying to stop themselves getting COVID, if you don't fucking get it, or you don't take the injection, you can't get your passport. And all the ones that have caught it are either going to catch it and possibly die, or get through it to get their immunity. Because they're not going to employ anybody in frontline roles unless they can prove they're immune, one way or the other.
Right, so what they're doing on the 15th, non-essential businesses go back to work. With my job, I'll go into six different people's houses a day with my job. So that's the minimum of 6 people I could infect if I had COVID, and they're not gonna test me beforehand before I start working.
All right.
Yeah, so 6 people a day. That's if there's only 6 people in that house at a time. So there's probably going to be more than that. That's a minimum. So go back to work. 6 jobs a day. They are giving us hand sanitizers and whatnot, and face masks and gloves and whatnot.
Oh, did you get them off Hopska?
Is that really going to matter? Is that really going to make any fucking difference whatsoever?
No.
I think wave two's coming in a couple of weeks after, I think.
I'm not so
sure. Everyone's going to be doing the same. Everyone's going back to work.
Billy Bob, I don't think it'll be another wave of this fucking false fucking pandemic. It'll be another wave of fucking bullshit.
No, because if it's about, then, like all these people who have been isolated.
There's something really that I can't get it yet. I haven't sussed it out yet.
Because everybody's bored with it and it's just cracking on.
I haven't sussed it out why they've done it. I haven't quite figured out why they've done it.
Why they've done what?
Fucking brought the old economy to a standstill over these fucking Chinese at a bat.
No, it's a virus, Seven.
They've done it so that they can so that when these protests, the only protests that they're allowing, they can monitor everybody that's going to them. It's obvious.
No, how could they foresee these protests happening?
Manipulated. I don't care what anyone says, right from the.
How could they foresee that guy getting his neck fucking lent on by this copper? How could they foresee that happening?
How could they foresee what? Sorry.
How could they foresee what happened to kick off all these riots?
Right. In America, I don't know if you know about this, but in America, they've been having the sort of like riots back and forwards in some states for ages now. 2 years, Hector? Build-ups and stuff. There's always something going on in America.
Yeah.
They knew that they'd be able to use any of the incidents in America. It was all planned. All this has been planned. And unfortunately, even though underneath it all, there is actually some truth to the fact that we're suffering. What did Tony Blair say yesterday? Okay, Hector's trying to say he wants me to read something.
Mm.
It's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah.
Okay. 10 years after Tony Blair's contentious British ID card scheme was banned, the former PM says a digital version is urgently needed so that people can prove their COVID-19 disease status as the world transitions out of lockdown. Speaking at the Virtual Technology Conference on Tuesday, Blair argued that it's only when citizens can easily show they're coronavirus free that sectors such as international travel will be able to restart. The former UK Labour Prime Minister insisted that such a system would operate alongside the government's track and trace programme as the economy is rebooted. Okay. The Tony Blair Institute for Global Change, which has been making a range of coronavirus response recommendations to leaders around the world, published a paper on Tuesday calling for a digital health passport.
Right.
Unless the proposal, under the proposals, people would download a digital wallet app secured with either a fingerprint scan or facial recognition. This would allow them to access their personal health data, such as a test proving they're COVID-19 free. The suggestion comes a decade after the infamous National Identity Card scheme proposed and lauded by Blair's New Labour's government bill, but ultimately scrapped by David Cameron's coalition administration in 2010, owing primarily to civil rights concerns. Perhaps in experience that he would face similar criticism this time around, Blair claimed a digital form of ID could be easily protected, so you can deal with a lot of the privacy and surveillance issues that worry people. This latest intervention in the civil liberties debate has provoked much anger on social media, with some suggesting this ID scheme, like the last, is likely to be a waste of money and end up in the trash. Former UK Independence Party leader and member of the European Parliament, Gerard Batten, suggested Blair was taking his orders from owners of big corporations. See how this piece of shit earns his millions from his globalist paymasters.
Yeah.
Blair was getting when he was out of office, he was getting 150 grand a speech, right? But anyway, that's another fucking story. But,
even a self-described Tony Blair fan voiced his disapproval, saying such a scheme, which requires citizens to have the appropriate technology, would lead to a two-tier world or digital ID for the rich. Others joke that people really shouldn't get so riled up about Blair's proposition, insisting, perhaps with a heavy dose of sarcasm, that this kind-hearted soul simply cares about everyone's health and just wants to make sure we're all safe and accounted for.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, of course he does.
Right, so people are dismissing it now, right? You watch. These things have a habit of coming back. They bring it up, they tell you what they're doing, it goes undercover for a while, and then bam, something happens. That's what we got.
You know what I take from that, right? You can sort of go out chipping people, and if you own a mobile phone, right, it's the same thing. If you've got a mobile phone, everything, and basically got a computer in, you know everything about you, every move you make, every fucking button you press, everything about you. That's why personally, I will not, and I had one for a few years, a mobile phone. You can go on about what a chip is. You got a mobile phone, you're doing the job for them, aren't you? You look at how much shit goes down. If anyone gets done for murder or out like that, where did he go to?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, right? But there is no, because look, you're talking about a mobile phone and Facebook. Yeah, they did come in to trace people, to find out as much about people as they could, and they've done that. They've got your algorithms. They can work out your personality. They've got what you look like from every angle. They've got your phone that chips you. You've got your bus pass that tells them where you travel to. You've got your passports that tell them where you're going out of the country. But this is more than that. What they're doing is they're bringing in something that's going to create a two-tier system. You're not going to be able to work. You're not going to be able to travel. You're not going to be able to go anywhere unless you can prove that you're COVID-free. That's number one. On top of that, it opens the door for any other virus every 5, every 6, every 10 years. Don't forget, you have to update your passport. You don't get it once. You have to update it throughout your life because it's money-making for them. Every time a new thing comes in, it'll be added on. Now you've got to prove that you haven't got the measles thing. Now you've got to prove this. Now you've got to prove that. It also opens up the door for germ warfare, which is modified to target certain people, which opens up the thing. Is the working class and Black Lives Matter, but the black people being targeted? Are black people being targeted with this thing? Has it been modified? And if it has, the people that are mostly around,
it's ridiculous, isn't it? How would a virus? Oh, hang on a minute. There's a black person. I'll jump on that. What a fucking shite.
Blood types.
Absolutely ridiculous. Where a virus.
Blood types. Have you shown that the virus actually attacks more blood of one blood type than another?
Okay, but I'm just saying, if these BLM people want to use it as a fucking, a yardstick, so look, this is gonna kill us. Fuck off. No, I'm gonna kill you. No. The only thing that's going to kill them is their own fucking stupidity.
Well, it is, yeah, because they're going into a protest that's been stage managed and set for the purpose of getting them to spread COVID. Now, a lot of black people work in frontline. They work in nurses, they work on the buses, they work in shops, they do all the jobs that the rich and the elite don't do, right? So it's the general public they're attacking, it's the working class they're attacking, and it's the black people they're attacking. It's all there. It's all right in front of your eyes. You can see exactly what's happening. 1% won't get touched. They're all right. They had their pretentious time pretending that they had it when they were the ones that spreaded it. Remember, they were the ones that were flying in from their ski resorts, catching it, and going to Chinese conferences and suddenly catching it. And we had a couple of celebrities in America that catched it, and recovered really well.
This is very orchestrated. Now, like I said, you'll find out in years what the real reason is behind this, and I haven't sussed it out yet. No one knows the real reason behind this, but it will come out because the truth always comes out in the end. But I don't know. Other than that, we could conspiracy, go around that. But listen, open your eyes, walk down your streets, drive, have a look. Do you see people dying? Do you see people fucking falling down the street? No. The best advice the government said to me was stay alert. Yeah, I am staying alert. I see the biggest load of fucking horse shit. I see the biggest load of fucking horse shit ever.
What's this channel called? And can you put a link in the comments for Tippy to come on? Because like her grandson's had COVID.
All right, okay. I'll do it. Where is she? In the
She's in the chat on YouTube, but I don't even know what channel we're on, to be fair.
Wendy Woo, Wendy bloody Woo. Who do you think I am?
But I'm subscribed to both of your channels, and it don't say live on neither of them.
Oh, sorry.
She's in the side chat, so she knows what channel she's
She's
on.
in the live. She's in the live chat, but I don't know what channel we're on because like I'm subscribed
It's Wendy Woo too. Yeah.
Wendy Woo too. Yeah, but I've just looked that up and I couldn't find nothing.
Good.
You probably put a gap. You won't find it if you put a gap.
Yeah, don't put a gap.
Oh, the two's next to the two.
Well, you must have found it, Billy. Or how are you here, Sunshine?
Because I was in a hangout and I got the link.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, if he can't do that, I bet his fucking carpet's about an inch away from the skirting boards.
Yeah, 2 inch.
Fucking hell.
It's like, woo.
You know what Billy Bob's chat up line is to all the ladies?
What?
Yeah, well, I'll put a length up your lower.
Oh God, shut up, Sam.
Right, I'll shut down. Sorry. Right, carpet jokes over. Right, let's carpet over that.
I thought you were going to start talking about Mexicans.
Sweep that one under the Billy Bob.
What do they put under the carpet? Underlay.
Tippy, if you got a link, love, jump in.
Aunt Tippy, jump in and tell us about. She spoke on Hangouts before.
That's it. All right.
Yeah.
I've heard her speak before, so I was hoping that she'd come in and talk about the grandson. Like,
Where's
this
he from?
I hope he's all right, Tippy.
Where's Tippy from, by the way?
I don't know.
Isn't that you? Didn't she used to be Tippy Tumbles?
Yes. Well, I think so. If it's the same Tippy, what I think it is. I think it is. She's Aunt Tippy now. She's an auntie.
Yeah, but that might be a relation.
It could be.
We'll have to get Jupes. We'll have to get the ID and add ID.
Fuck's sake. I'm trying to get a weed.
Keep chatting, Jupiter. I'm just doing something, love. Just doing something very important.
Oh, okay. No, so for me, I just find it all of it over the top. I mean, did you see that? Look, I don't like violence of any sort, right? Don't get me wrong. I can fight if I have to, right? If I have to defend myself,
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, if someone strikes at me and they don't hurt me, I don't feel the need to beat the shit out of them. I'm not one of them people. I don't need to. It's only if someone actually fucking hurts me in any way that I feel, okay, all right, I'm going to lose it. And I can lose it if I want to. But the fact of the matter is I don't really like violence. So as best as I can, I manage not. But when I see, look, there is police corruption. But at the same time, when I see police officers like the video that was in the Daily Mail today, right, being set upon by people just because he's a white police officer, I think, no. Do you know what I mean? When I see videos of black people being beaten up just because they're black, because there's been 2 videos that stick out in my mind, right, in the last 2 days, right?
Yeah.
And hopefully somebody from Coventry can tell me what was going on. There was a video that was put out there from Coventry, right, where a group of people were throwing missiles at two black kids. Yeah?
Yes.
Right? Now, in the press, and we can't believe the mainstream media because I think they lie and cover up shit. In that first one, you don't see the beginning of it. So nobody knows why that crowd was chasing him. No one knows. Right? All we know is that there was a large crowd chasing him and the police turned up. And the police, in that instance, the police were brave. because they protected 2 people which appeared to be under assault by a load of people. Forget the colours.
I heard them shout that they had knives.
Yeah, but they're saying in the police reports there weren't no knives. They didn't have knives.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Is that G-Man? Is that G-Man?
Hello, yes, it's me.
Yes, G-Man. Big up.
Right,
Yes,
carry
mate,
on. Sorry, Jupiter. Carry on then.
Right, so that's the first one. So, and for me, context always matters. So, unless we see the beginning of that, we don't know what that was about. Now, we don't know if those black kids ran up and threatened something and then they got chased away. We don't know whether it was just a load of thugs that were all hyped up, these 2 black kids, and then decided to chase them. We don't know because we never see the whole of the film.
Yeah,
right?
It's called cherry picking, Jubes.
Yeah, it is, right? So that one I have to dismiss. I can't side either way because as far as I know, the beginning of it is missing. Until someone can show me the beginning of it, I don't want to give a shit.
2 sides to every story. Yeah.
Yeah, the same thing with these people that went and attacked that policeman, right? We didn't see the beginning of it, so we don't know why the fella was being arrested. So we don't know whether he deserved to be being arrested in the first place, right? Yeah. However, what I will say is that the police in the first video did the right thing by separating the violence, right? And put themselves in danger doing so with hardly any weaponry. All they were just regular police, right? But nobody said, oh, look at those police doing their job correctly. Yeah, nobody said that when they were doing their job correctly. And in the second video, nobody is really sort of like saying, well, why was the fella being arrested? They're all hyping up this bloke that ran out with a baseball bat to defend the policeman. But we don't know if the policeman was in the fucking right.
We don't know nothing. No, we don't know nothing.
That's right. It's what people like get used to because, Jubes, you're quite right because all these little snippets that you find on your Facebook page or YouTube, you've got to know from the beginning to the end. If you just get that bit, people will automatically think, oh, what a cunt they are. Didn't deserve that. But you don't know what's happened from the very start.
Exactly. And so that's why people say, oh, it's me being prejudiced when I won't get carried away. And they say, oh, yeah, but we told you. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I'm one of these people that I'd rather wait until I'm definite before I fucking say, yeah, I'm 100% certain. Because if you don't see the beginning, you don't fucking know. Yeah, but what I will say is that I did see the white people pull down the statue. I did see all the black people praising the white people for pulling down the statue. I've heard people with my own ears going on about how they're going to pull down more statues.
Yeah.
And I've seen all the virtue signaling from the fucking lefties this week. So when I hear somebody on the right, forget their politics, somebody saying that they're going to go down there and all they want to do is stand in front of the statues and say, no, you're not pulling them down. We're not having this. I don't blame them for doing that. They're not saying we're going to attack your march. They're not saying we're going to attack your people. All they're saying is we're going to go down there. We're going to stop the statues being pulled down.
Yeah. But they won't be happy unless they can pull the statues down, Jupiter. That's the thing.
And then you get stupid people who go, oh, who cares about statues? Why is everyone fighting over statues?
Yeah.
It's not the statue. It's the symbology of it. And if we're going to say why are people caring about protecting the statue, well, then why do they care about ripping them down if they're only statues?
You know what? I didn't know about this statue in Bristol or anything else. I didn't know about anything like that. So all of a sudden, oh, fucking, let's attack fucking. If they want to bring statues down, they should go down to the BBC, right?
Yeah, bring that one down.
Yeah, bring that where they've got that fucking that paedophile statue. Bring that down. If you want to fucking pull down statues.
No, they're going for Churchill. The guy that invented the Scouts.
Lord Baden-Powell.
Him, yeah. And then the monument, the war monument in London.
The fucking Scouts, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
statutes and that.
I've seen that, but that's because the council said they were going to take it down on advice of the police.
Oh,
And then the police spokesman come out and said, we never told you that.
Oh,
So they all ended up having an uproar and having to leave it there. All the locals come out, started taking pictures with it and saying,
Yeah.
we don't want to move. And so, and then because he was the founder of the Scouts or something, the local Scout movement have come out and said, right, that's it. You know, all the old ones, old Boy Scouts have come out and said, right, that's it. We're not having it removed.
Well, you can't blame them, can you? I mean, what's he done?
Mm-hmm. Okay, the lodge says DFLA video out saying they support Black Lives Matter. They are not organised by Tommy. It's nothing to do with him. They are just there to protect the memorials. They have said if people turn up, then that's different. I agree. Well,
Yeah.
the Cecil Rhodes one we've hearted is another statue they're thinking of taking away, right? But they applied legally to get that removed in 2016 and it was rejected. And I'll tell you why it was rejected. At that time, the committee and the people that put funds into the university said if they remove the Cecil Rhodes statue, they are not going to give you any more funding. And the funding amounted to 100 million. Right? So I can't,
right, yeah.
can't see that changing anytime soon.
Right, can I? Do you know where? I don't know if people know. I might have mentioned it before, but the fella who helped abolish slavery, especially in this country, his name was William Wilberforce.
Yeah,
and he's from Hull. They might have a statue up there. They're going to pull that down as well.
No. They're only going for they want what they refer to as bad people.
Oh,
It depends if it's on the list. Was he anything to do with slavery?
Yeah, he ended slavery, love.
William Wilberforce.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, look him up, Jupes.
Yeah,
I mean, they want Churchill. They want the monument. You know what everyone marches by every November. Who do these people think they are?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me oh my again. I know that's true. The council lied about Lee Rigby when they took away his memorial. They said the locals were moaning when they weren't. I know that for a fact. I know that. 'Cause I live in that borough.
How about we take away Stephen Lawrence's memorial monument? Yeah.
Don't the council have a say about these memorials and stuff, especially like what do they do to that lad? What was his name you just mentioned?
Lee Rigby.
Yeah. A bit of a row because the council took flowers down and wreaths and all that, weren't they?
Yeah, they've done everything to stop that young man getting a proper memorial out. But I'm afraid we as a nation we don't shout loud enough. Yeah.
Oh, Real Streams got shut down. Did you try shutting it down, Lindy?
Oh, wasn't that a shame?
No comment.
His stream got shut down. He's probably on the other one though, isn't he?
Please yourself.
Yeah. We don't do arm bombing round here. We are civilized citizens.
Yeah. The real important thing I was doing.
Go on.
Yeah, go on. Sorry, Wendy.
You know the really important thing I said, Jupiter, can you keep on talking? I'm doing something really important.
Yeah.
Ah.
Go on. Don't keep us in suspenders.
I've just given you a massive hint.
What was copyright?
Billy Bob's asking what the
He shouldn't have been. He shouldn't have been streaming my stream.
Billy Bob's asking what's the stream name online.
Billy Bob's asking what?
What's the stream name on
What's the
YouTube?
channel called? Because I can't find it.
Look, just to put Wendy Woo 2, all one word.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's all right. You don't have to use joined up writing.
And the stream is called "The World Has Gone Mad," and I'm really believing that the world has gone mad.
Fools. Is that what it is?
Do you ever feel like Jupiter that the world's literally going nuts?
Yes, it's turned upside down. You know what? I said this a few months ago, and I keep saying it. In fact, I've been saying it for a long time now. I feel like the world was a jigsaw puzzle on a flat piece of paper, and someone picked that piece of paper up, right, threw it in the air. All the jigsaw pieces have flown up in the air, and we've got to wait for them all to fall back down because gravity. Some of them are falling slower than others before we can even put it back together.
Yeah,
that's exactly how it feels.
The world's gone to shit. It really has. The government is just tearing society apart. You know, they're trying their best to divide the people.
Yeah, I'll agree with you, G-Man. Yeah.
The world was made, not mad, on your video title, by the way.
Oh, all right. Better edit that one then. Oh, yeah. I must have been thinking about something that was made at the time. Yeah, I've done that then. There we go.
Oh, both of his channels are gone, apparently.
Oh, dear.
No comment.
Oh,
That's a shame.
I bet I get the fucking blame for it again.
That's such a shame.
I always get the blame for it.
Blame or glory?
Shame, isn't it? Oh.
Really is.
Who's buying a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Who's buying a Wendy Blue t-shirt?
Yeah, any t-shirts for sale?
Big ups, big ups.
Any t-shirts with my name on it? Any t-shirts with my name on it?
When I'm pissed off with you, right? I'm pissed
Are
off
you
with
going to
you,
be selling t-shirts tomorrow, Wendy?
I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. I wanted a t-shirt.
Well, you're not getting one.
I'll fucking make me own them bollocks to you.
Yeah.
What are you going to write on it? I was the real shooter.
Yeah, and on the back, yeah, it was me. Don't tell anyone.
Strange.
Or
He's
firing blanks.
I don't have any holes in my t-shirt. Then what?
Real.
G-man, mate. Don't mock the afflicted. Stop it. It's rude. We're all sensible people around here.
Yes, can you try to be sensible when you're on here, please? I do have a reputation. You know.
You do have to stand in the dirty, darling. Yeah.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh God, yeah, he's going to have to refund everybody with the memberships, isn't he? Oh.
Yeah. Easy came on here earlier. He's okay. Easy will be okay. He knows that we're all right with him. He came on here earlier.
Yeah, I'll always be there for Easy. I think it was disgusting what they were doing to that man.
Yeah, that was awful. I didn't like hearing that.
Was awful.
I was trying to get in, like, that was fucking awful hearing him.
Yeah.
I know a grown man upset like that because what twats have been doing on here.
Yeah. That ain't nice.
They said, Easy, if you're listening, mate, we fucking got your back, dude. You're listening? We got your back, dude.
Poor guy.
Won't let anyone do anything like that to you again, mate. Don't worry.
Wasn't it just no need to go that far?
No.
Over nothing. I mean, wow. Over nothing.
Fucking hell. Oh, it sounds broken. I don't like
and then
that.
mocking him afterwards as well. That's what I didn't like as well. It
Yeah,
weren't
and
bad.
mocking him. Yeah, mocking him, Jupiter.
What did they say to him in? Did you hear what they were saying to him when he went in?
I didn't know.
They were mocking the way he speaks. They were mocking everything about autism. They were being absolutely horrible to him.
After he cried, Real was mocking that over there.
Well, pray.
He was over there. mocking.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, you've just paid the price then, haven't you?
Hang on. Wasn't Real crying over someone who died from Speaker's Corner the other week?
Yeah. Be careful what you say.
Right, but no one mocks you about it. No one mocks you.
No.
right? So you had your man cry, but real, that's fucking low, that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what I don't get, Jupiter, you've known Easy as long as I have, yeah. What has that man done to deserve all that? What, I mean, really, come on.
He's started a live stream on his third channel, Reels Media Live 3.
That's all right.
So you need to sort of check on that one now.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll find out. But you know what has that man done to
I'm not laughing at sorry.
to deserve that kind of mocking and hatred? Shall I tell you, Jupiter, what he did? You remember when you first went onto Raj's channel, and Easy was in the chat. That was when Real decided to come down on Easy, really start on him for daring to go on to into Raj's chat. Pig, absolute pig.
Okay, but that channel's only got 402 subscribers.
What's that? Which channel?
Reels Media Live 3.
So they're about free watching.
So he's probably lost a load of people.
Oh look, he's lost his membership, his money. What is it when you can get money and all that? Yeah.
Monetization.
I end up having a sound for that. You know, it goes like this when it goes.
Yeah, that's something that I was doing really important. Didn't take long to act, did it?
Hey, easy. Oh, you're listening, mate. I'm laughing. See? Oh, you're laughing, mate. Oh, you're laughing at him. Laughing.
Yeah, he won't be able to take the mick out, no more.
Yeah, go on, son. No more bullying from that fucker.
Oh, it's sad to hear it.
You know, like to put someone up the internet and break to break their heart like that. That's fucking wrong, man. When he knows that he's a sensitive fella and you know, fucking wrong.
Well, and then to say that, to dox my granddaughter's picture and then demand that he wants evidence that it's my granddaughter. Hello?
Hold on a minute. It's back up on Reels Media Live.
Oh, is he? Which one? The one? Oh, I don't care, Jupiter.
That one with an S.
All I know is I won't stop till he's gone for good.
Oh, that's something super chat bullshit.
What?
That's something super chat bullshit. Super chat here.
You did. Hey, G-man, you didn't listen to what Wendy just said there, you know.
Go on, did I miss it? Go on.
I said, I won't stop till he's gone for good. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can stay quiet about him for maybe. Oh fuck! No. Oh no! Only I can see that. It's all right.
What are you on about?
Did you just mess up there, mate?
Nothing. I just saw something on a different channel. It's only me that can see that.
You're teasing us. Oh my god, G-man, I just seen that pic.
Have you?
Yeah.
Was G-man in his birthday suit again?
Okay, now remember that program, Mr. Majika? Who was it? It was fucking. I think it was Dick Emery.
That reminds me. Who was that photo you were showing earlier when I got dropped out?
Hopskis.
Oh my god. Because he normally has a mask on when he or not at all.
But I don't think he's striking me. For what? For what? Good luck. If he strikes me, he strikes me. It's not like I have to worry about this for income.
for his drug habit. You don't have a drug habit, do you?
All right, Wendy. If you're struggling, we'll all put 2 for the 20 bag for you.
Yeah.
Are you in? Hang on, so you can see it, so we don't have to show it on the channel. Are you using any of our hangouts? She's not here. Wendy, where are you in our hangouts?
All over them. Your hangout.
Let me see where you are. Oh,
I must say, there's been some disgusting photos in there.
You're in Freak Show, aren't you? Wendy.
Yeah.
You're in Freak Show, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right. Have a look at the Freak Show side chat.
Have a look at what?
The Freak Show hangout side chat.
Well, she knows he's going to try and strike.
You won't get a strike then, so I don't have to share it. You can have a look there. You can have a look.
You've got a third channel.
Yes.
Get out now. What's the name of your third channel?
No, Jupiter, he has to have a reason to strike, love. He hasn't got one. He hasn't got one. He was streaming my channel on his channel. I don't do that. See, I don't play those games. I don't never do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I know.
You were streaming
will the algorithms, will the robots, because at the moment it's all robotic, isn't it? Will they know that? Or will they just take you down?
Well, no, because last week it was took down because of the it was like what can I say? The title. I forgot to put the 2 stars, and I actually wrote the word, the CUNT word, didn't I?
Oh no!
Can't say that. You'd have come.
But that anyway. My other channel's back up tomorrow, so.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that other one's up tomorrow. So.
How do we?
How do I buy a spanner?
Can you get Jukes in the Freak Show thing so you can have a look at them pics?
Jupiter won't go in.
All right.
What I'll do is I'll send them by email to her later. But she doesn't. She doesn't go into the Hangouts.
All right, have a look at them. It's Mr. Majika, aka Rowan.
Okay.
If you don't know what Mr. Majika is, look it up. And it's an old fucking kid show that was, like I say, Dick Emery, and they have a similar hairstyle, very similar.
Oh dear. Oh, but surely that'll make Easy feel a bit better, though.
Yeah. I tell you, for the last 3 days, I've thought that's got to be affecting Easy because we know what his personality's like. And they've just been on and on and on about him every day.
I'd not been listening. I didn't know things were going down that way, to be honest. Or I don't think any of us knew because we would have said something.
Well, they like to do it in the early hours of the morning, but when you've got your thing set on record, you tend not to miss anything. You know, it like records everything.
I just think it's all very, very sad.
It is Jupiter, and when I heard it was Easy, they were all. I mean, Esau was the worst culprit. And
my God! Gavin Spacey's latest series to be dragged into a race row.
Did you know they've took Gone with the Wind? They won't stream Gone with the Wind anymore.
Yeah, I know, unbelievable, isn't it?
And all the Little Britain bastards.
So what's Gavin and Stacey done? Let's have a look.
Gavin and Stacey. That's about the Welsh, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I've never seen it. I believe so.
Gavin and Stacey.
What about Fools and Horses? Is David Jason going to apologise?
Let me tell you, Gavin and Stacey has become the latest series to be dragged into a race row as viewers demanded its removal from TV schedules. Critics are calling for the popular comedy to be removed.
Why?
The main bone of contention stems from characters described in the show as Chinese Alan and Seth the black fella. Right, describing someone as a black fella is not racist. That's ridiculous.
That's real life. That's what people do in real life, yeah.
You know what Billy Bob was on about there with Only Fools and Horses? You remember that episode with Pepsi and Shirley, the blow-up dolls?
Yeah, be careful what you say. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying it was funny. Somebody. Now we're not allowed to fucking do anything now. You
No.
can't. You
No.
can't fucking. Bloody hell!
Wait, what have we got to be careful about? What we say?
You know, hang on. What a character.
At the moment, because somebody's out to strike, isn't he? So
Yeah,
just
I
just be
see.
careful.
Right, I've seen 15 years ago. I seen the boxer Ricky Hatton coming in a fucking fat suit. You go, hey, jumping out, fucking on his ring walk. Right,
Yeah.
What does that make him now? Fat if he's not allowed to fucking.
Well, I just think that the TV shows and the movies, they're all overreacting. I mean, Gone with the Wind, for Christ's sake.
Madeleine McCann's grandmother, Eileen, dies from coronavirus-related illness.
Hey, I tell you what, if you want to start knocking films like that, there's a film, a black and white film. It was filmed in the 60s. It's called A Taste of Honey.
Oh, yeah.
And it was filmed in Salford, and it was about a young Salford girl having a baby to a black man.
That's right. Yeah.
Right, and then she had her best friend was a gay fella. Right. So what are you gonna do? Are they gonna get rid of fucking? I don't know. You know.
I don't know, but they're taking 40 Towers off because of the classic Germans episode. But I thought we've been, yeah, but hold on a minute. This is ridiculous because I thought we were told that white people don't suffer from racism.
Well, I'm just glad I bought it and got it on. They better not take it off my Amazon when I've bought it. I loved Faulty Towers.
Hang on. Amazon is a bit racist because that's a fucking foreign fucking river, isn't it?
I like Faulty Towers.
Also, the word Amazon is an African word for a strong black woman.
Right, would you say this is racist, Wendy?
What?
If you're white, I don't give a shit about your issues with BLM protests.
No.
So you're saying if someone says if you're white, it's not racist, no?
I didn't quite hear you. What did you say? If someone says if you're white,
Someone says, if you're white, I don't give a shit about your issues with the Black Lives Matter protests. Is that racist?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's racist because.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah.
Why is colour even being mentioned? White, yellow, black. What?
Exactly, but it's somebody that's white who's protesting to get a statue taken down. She says she don't care what white say.
We're all going to have to turn off our TVs when we're all watching reruns of Strike It Lucky with Michael Barrymore when he goes, "Oh, white at the back."
Oh yeah.
You know, that'll go off. We'll go,
My kind of people.
What do you mean they're all white at the back? What about the black people in the front row?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how far do you fucking go with this shit?
Well, there's loads of movies with let's see, Sidney Poitier in the Heat of the Night. Oh, we might not be able to watch that now. Oh dear, never mind.
Hang on, they'll be bringing back fucking black and white TVs next.
No, you can't. That's racist.
Opportunities TV.
We'll be racially a fucking square-eyed, won't we?
TV's racist.
Yeah,
I just can't believe they got rid of these. What's that other program they've took off? My sons used to watch it. Oh God. It's about kids at school. Kids at school.
Ranger?
No, the In-Betweeners. That one.
Yeah.
Oh, Garnet. You're deep in the sack. Fucking Garnet.
My son bought that movie the other day, actually. Till Death Do Us You Part. He bought the movie. He loves Alf Garnet.
The coronavirus is seasonal, say scientists, who created vibrant maps that can help predict when and where the virus will spread.
Oh, it's seasonal now.
Apparently.
Yeah. Look, you know, it's like got a Disney World, isn't it?
They just renamed the common cold.
Fucking Nora. Great stuff, this. Yeah, but weren't colds and flu, and that's seasonal.
Well, you can get like a summer cold, can't you? Or
hay fever.
Yeah, hay fever. But flu's seasonal, definitely flu seasonal. So yeah, it will be seasonal. What are they trying to con? Saying it's seasonal because ordinary flu is seasonal.
No.
Yeah. Make sure whether they just renamed the flu.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Every fucker has walked into this. I didn't fall for it. I didn't fall for it one bit. I'm sorry. I know this.
Beautiful Italian village is selling houses for £1 and they've no cases of coronavirus there. I wouldn't mind buying one of them.
Who's selling houses for £1?
Buy them and do them up and make them into a little bazaar.
It's a selling point, that is. There's no
corona free. Like having fucking dry rot in it. Like, hey, yeah, corona free now. Yeah, we'll get Billy Bob to fit the carpets.
Exactly. I reckon that's a selling point. That is. Come here, carpets fitters. We're corona free. I've not been tested, but
well, you'd think we were all corona free the way everyone's been allowed to protest.
Wendy, you're into your music, aren't you?
Yeah.
I think everyone should be tested before they go back to work.
Besides that, Queen's I'm going slightly mad. There was a song by the Knack, My Sharona.
My Sharona. Yeah.
Oh, some lads did a fucking parody of it ages ago. My Corona.
Oh no!
They changed the words, the lyrics, everything, just fit it in. I thought brilliant. Fucking ace fits that.
Oh no!
I'm sorry to bore you, but
Wendy.
Eh?
Labour peer Baroness Amos, who will be the first black head of Oxford College, demands a statue of white supremacist Cecil Rhodes is removed as university's vice chancellor refuses to comment, but says we must confront our past.
But haven't we already done that?
Hang on, don't you confront the future?
Well, no, we all live in the past, love. We've got to live in the past. Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, is that the rhetoric? Is that the
yeah.
I'm sorry, but I don't do that.
Essex Police Chief says officers won't stop statues from being toppled by Black Lives Matter protesters if it means putting them at all public risk.
No, hang on. Wait a minute, because they've been allowing it to happen. So this is not making sense to me, Jupiter. It's really not adding up. None of it. Like Seven said, there's something going on here.
Yeah. Of course there is.
Alexis Ohanian says his wife Serena Williams helps him recognise his privilege, and their daughters inspired his decision to step down from Reddit.
His wife, Serena Williams. Is he white then?
Yeah.
Oh, so she helped him recognise. Oh God. I can't be dealing with that sort of talk.
Sir Thomas Picton's descendant says he's embarrassed by his links to slave-killing tyrant of Trinidad, and Cardiff statues should come down as relatives of other past heroes call for bigots on both sides of Black Lives Matter row to back off.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't get over that. You know, when Tommy Robinson made that little rant the other night, Jupiter, I couldn't get over that he didn't realise that people thought the way that black boxer did with his speech, you know, about stop buying from white people, blah blah blah, because he seemed pretty shocked about that, didn't he?
Yeah. Who what's that? Sorry to change the call. Who puts in the site at that?
Huh?
Essex County Council's old office here had swastikas around the top parapet.
Huh?
Still there to this day.
What?
Come and Yang and explain, mate. You're fucking confusing me.
Oh, maybe he's on about what do you call them people? National Front.
Right.
Did they put the SWAT stickers around the top parapet? They used to be really violent, didn't they? The National Front.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jacko Radio. I like some of your interviews, mate. Get on the Jacko Radio. He's fucking that's some good music interviews. You like? But yeah, who is giving the orders to let them smash what they want? We were asking that question before. I think who was asking that question? Was it one of the ladies?
Yeah. Read what out? Read what out?
What Hoof Hearted just posted?
Yeah, who farted? 3:30 Doc.
What's he just posted then?
It's not on the BBC.
I know it was only the other day when I listened to a video of me saying Hoof Hearted that I realised what his name actually is.
Hoof Hearted.
If you say it quicker, it sounds funnier.
Yeah.
Hoof Hearted. Hoof Hearted. Hoof Hearted.
3:30 Doc. Yeah, 3-1 on.
Hoof Hearted. Hoof Hearted. Hoof Hearted. Oh yeah.
Now, I'll tell you why. Right? I remember I clocked that as soon as he did it because there's like an American funny clip, you know, like them fucking Just for Last clips, and there's an American race, and the American commentators doing the commentary on this horse racing, and they're going on, and it's Silver Shadow coming on the outside, Hoof Hearted is coming up, Hoof Hearted is coming through, Hoof Hearted wins it.
Have you got the thing that they want you to do? That they want you to read out? Let's have a look at it.
It's I don't know, BBC doc. Well, put it up on the thing. If that's what he's on about. That's all I can think of. That he's on that.
He's on about the swastika signs on the building.
Oh, okay. Let me go back.
Chelmsford County Hall in Essex, isn't it?
Yeah. Essex County Council, old officers.
The swastika is a symbol of peace. It actually is. The original symbol of that was a sign of peace.
Yeah, comes from the Buddhists, but he changed it in a tiny way, didn't he? So therefore, it's a swastika. So we don't want any of them about.
Yeah, they haven't got any glue
Yeah,
on it.
but to be fair, Wendy, we don't want any of it. We don't. When it was built, look, read the story. Swastikas carved into a county council building have been branded potentially offensive and upsetting by someone demanding to know why. The carvings on Chelmsford's County Hall, built between 1928 and 1939, were made shortly before World War II. Does seem a bit of a coincidence.
Oh.
But a member of the public has lodged a Freedom of Information request asking why it was still commissioned, giving the symbols negative connotations. And the Essex County Council refused to answer. It is not known whether the council has ever been asked to remove the symbols or whether the authority has ever discussed their presence on the building. The person requesting the information, who has not been named, said the timing of the swastika symbols struck me as strange, seeing as the Nazi Party formed in 1933, and by March 1938 were beginning an invasion into Austria.
Wow.
Now, if they're going to start taking down statues because of they've got to take this down because of the other lot.
Look, you know, they'll have to bring the step ladders and fucking chisel and hammer for that one, won't they?
Yeah, you see, this is what I mean. It's getting silly now.
So what they're going to do? Smash everything up.
Hang on, why were they putting SWAT stickers on a bloody council building in 1939?
Oh, exactly. Why were they? Especially as we were against Germany. So
yeah.
That I do find that slightly strange, and the timing of it very strange. But in the art of being fair, right? It's been there all these years. We might as well just leave it there with an explanation, because I think we should leave the statues with an explanation of the statue holder and his involvement in slavery. And I think that should be the case with a lot of things.
That's why they
If
call
we're
them.
going to
That's why they call them.
remove one lot, we've got to remove the other lot.
That's why they call them memorials in certain cases. You know, all wars are fucking bankers' wars and mad wars. No one asks for it.
No, but you can't forget the people that died.
Yeah, right.
you
And
know.
their memorials, if you go and desecrate memorials for people, you know, who didn't really know better, you know, because we're forced to do it. That's fucking wrong, that man. Fighting for their own country and you fucking doing that. That's bad news.
Have you seen that movie 1917?
No.
You should watch that. It's
Yeah,
good.
mate. It's a long one though, isn't it? So
Yeah, but
the
it doesn't
fact
really.
that
It doesn't
if
really
we start
seem long.
Yeah. If we start doing this, right, means we've got to go over to India and we've got to get rid of all their ancient buildings because they've got swastikas on. We've got to go into Benin and we've got to remove the fucking statue there killing the white soldiers. We've got to go into India. We've got to get rid of a load of fucking stuff in India because they've all got statues in there of Gandhi. We've got to march over to the Republic of Benin. We've got to close down the whole country because the whole country's built on slavery and they've got a slave market.
Haven't we got to get rid of the pyramids as well?
Yeah, the pyramids got to come down.
Cleopatra's needle, that's going to have to come down.
Oh yeah. Hey, because don't forget that's on part. The Thames is known as the River Isis, isn't it? That part where there's a part of the Thames that's called Isis, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do with all the.
There is, honestly. Look, part of the Thames called. I mean, you Southerners all should know better than me. I'm more.
I'm not a Southerner. I'm a Northerner, dear.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them.
All the signs,
fucking ill-educated bastards down there, lovey.
Yeah, all the signs and the symbology and all of it is all connected, Wendy. I keep telling you this, that you need to look into the stuff.
Well, those pyramids are starting to offend me now because I know they were built by slaves.
Let me say something that Oof was just putting aside, customs and culture being eroded. Now, yeah, in a way, now, you might, I'm going to probably get slaughtered for this though, but I believe that cultures belong in their own country. The problem that we have in this country, we have too many cultures. Now, if you keep mixing cultures, you'll end up with no fucking culture. Now, I love culture. I would love to go to another country and experience that culture.
But you're not going to be able to because we're taken down everywhere.
London's
I'm telling them, I'm going to write on this list
fucking years ago, dude.
Of all the things from the Barbary slave trade. And first at the top of the list is Quran. I'm really upset because the Quran talks about slavery. I want that one.
Hey, do you know, isn't it funny how if you look at the spelling, we're all being quarantined.
Yeah. And furloughed.
Oh my God.
Quarantined, dupes.
Yeah.
What about those?
That ain't even funny. That ain't even fucking funny.
Sorry, I don't give a fuck. I got white privilege.
Do you know what? Our roads are starting to offend me because didn't the Romans sort of like put the patent down for the roads, didn't they? Sort of thing. So really, the roads have got to go because I don't really like driving on the roads that the Romans, the invaders, decided we should have. Yeah.
Yeah, they've got to go.
I know they get murder on your tyres and cost you a fortune.
That's why, because of the Romans. See, potholes and everything is pretty bad. I know, no. All has to go.
That is it.
The hijab's got to go because it reminds me of what happened to the Barbary girls when they were taken away. It's awful.
You know
and
what?
as I have got Jewish heritage and that, it's quite possible that in the Middle East some of my relatives were stolen there and all. The whole lot got to go. It's not funny. I'm having nightmares now.
But hey, Wenda, don't go around Dupes for a cup of tea. She's got a fork in the sugar bowl.
Oh God, I'm trying to find this Barbary thing. Okay,
Right,
found it. Oh, right, which included the Ottoman province of Algeria, Tunisia. Okay.
Yeah, it was between in 642, around 642. They kept raiding Europe, Britain, all along the coastline.
Christian slaves with Muslim masters, white slavery in the Mediterranean. Oh wow, yeah.
The more I read into it, Wendy, the more I didn't know it was this bad, and the more I'm reading into it, it's really disturbing me now. All of it.
Do you know what I feel? I feel a bit oppressed. It's
You know, all the black people that come to our country and go, you should know your history. No.
Yeah.
You do.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They hit everywhere, didn't they? There was nowhere that wasn't hit by these horrible people.
And it's still going. But the fact of the matter, they did it to the blacks and the whites. It was awful. What they did was they castrated them. So I don't know. I'm beginning to understand why. Because I did watch a documentary the other day with Hector as well of what's going on in America, and it did open my mind a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know they had breeding farms and that out there. But when I started looking into the Barbary one, oh my God, they tortured them. They cut all the men's dicks off. They sold all the women slaves. They circumcised them. FGM.
What country was this happening in, Jude?
The Moors, the Muslim Moors. They took them back. They took them back to Turkey and places.
Okay,
like
they
that.
kidnapped. The pirates were kidnapping people from Italy, Spain, France, Portugal, England, the Netherlands, Ireland, Scotland, and as far north as Iceland.
Right.
So we're there. So I'm sorry. I'm feeling oppressed now. Oh, I never knew this. You see, Jupiter. Okay.
See, Hector's a very clever man.
Yeah, he is.
His shit stinks, but he's clever.
Yeah, all that shit stinks, mate.
Black
shit, white shit. It's all fucking shit.
Yeah, hey, black shit do matter. So do white ones. Depends what you've been eating.
So you've got to wonder who exactly started off this slavery stuff, haven't you?
It goes back thousands of years.
Yeah.
And it's don't know.
Yeah, but the more I learn about history, the more I just think. I mean, and when they're finished getting rid of all that, because they're going to have to go into the Ottoman slavery and all that. They're going to have to do it all.
Yeah.
Clear out the whole lot. If we're starting with one, you've got to start with it all. We're not allowed to move on. We've got to go backwards. We've got to clear out all the rights and the wrongs, the sins of their fathers, and then when we get into Africa, well.
No, that's going to be a right little minefield, isn't it?
Well, the thing is, that's all got to go as well because they were beheading people and stuff. So, we're going to have to take down them ziggurats because in Mexico and stuff because they were throwing, they were beheading people and throwing their bodies down them and stuff.
Fucking, it's unreal. And I'm laughing, but I'm laughing out of fucking out of that fucking. Amazement. We are very civilized in this country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the black, listen,
have to get rid of the guy.
Immigrants in this country get treated very well.
Yeah, I know that, but they don't fit. No, they don't.
The powers that be are pushing an agenda, and people are falling for it, rather than going about your business.
Why you don't understand? This is the worst country in the world. That's why they all want to live here. It's the worst place.
Yeah.
They don't get no freedom here. And that's why
I tell you
they're
what,
going to
Jim.
start off with the worst place in the world because we are the worst, and we have to accept that.
We're really
Stand
bad.
on your neck and
Yeah,
accept that you're the worst country
Jim,
in the world.
We're fucking awful. You know what I mean?
We're bad. Yeah.
We're a country where we'll let people in. We'll give them a home, a free home. We'll give them free utilities, free food, a free car. Shit house country, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
We don't do
It's really
anything.
bad. It's why people cross, the Atlantic trying to get here, isn't it? In dinghies and oh dear, they don't know what they're heading for, really.
Oblivion.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to get an army together because we've got to go across the fucking channel and across the oceans. We've got to shut down the Republic of Benin. That's got to go. The whole country.
Well, yeah. Plus, don't forget.
We've got to get rid of the gateway. We've got to get rid of the harbours. All them
keep forgetting about the bloody pyramids. I want them gone. They're an affront to humanity.
Yeah, we've got to take down the pyramids because all the slaves built them.
I don't know. I'm going to make a really racist joke now, but
no, you're not.
All right.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
We need to get rid of all the slave ports. Every single port that had slaves go through.
All I was saying, we could call it the ethnic minority cliffs of Dover.
Well, yeah, but we've got to get rid of the
slavery museum in Liverpool. I want that gone. Slavery museum in Liverpool. I don't think we should be having that because why should we be having anything that honours slaves?
They've got. Oh no, we don't
Yeah,
want that.
well, in Liverpool, you got the liver bird. If you go.
Oh
around,
yeah, liver
right.
birds,
With,
yeah.
It's actually it's a symbol of slavery, but freedom because it was a port.
I want all the train tracks in every single country ripped up. We're not allowed to have trains no more.
No.
Hang on. Here's the thing, right?
Hold on. It
Sorry.
reminds me of the trains taking the Jews to the gas chambers.
Oh God, yeah, that's terrible, isn't it?
I don't want to see trains anywhere, all over the world, never again.
I mean, because with our Jewish blood, it does affect us, doesn't it, Jupiter?
Yeah. We have to get rid of the boats because they were what sailed in and nicked all the slaves off the coast. So we've got to get rid of that.
I got a better idea. Why don't we just sponge up the fucking English Channel?
Well, I never agreed to the tunnel, to be honest.
Oh, what a fucking...
Yeah, we need to get rid of the tunnel. We need to get rid of the tunnel.
I don't like being,
but,
I've never liked that tunnel.
Going on the slavery thing, if you go around Liverpool, some beautiful buildings around there, but a lot of the buildings are dedicated to slavery. So why aren't they tearing buildings down in Liverpool as well?
Well, yeah.
It's not just that.
I'll show you. If you have a look at the Liver Bird building, Paddy's Wigwam, and stuff like that, all these stone things are all carved there, and they're all a do with black slavery. What's Liverpool? How come? What is it immune to it?
Oh, it must
be.
Well,
have a look. You fucking Google all them buildings down there.
Yeah, that's all got to go.
Yeah, well,
we've got to close the tunnels to France.
Yeah, that's got to go.
It's like going into the gas chamber. And besides, France wanted to resurrect slavery with Bonaparte, so we definitely don't want nothing to do with it.
And it gives me nightmares about the wars we had with France, and everything. Sometimes I just can't sleep because of it,
Yeah.
I think of the Battle of Waterloo and everything with Bonaparte, and that tunnel gives me nightmares. Just I don't like it.
All of it. And I don't like the Romans. I don't want any more of them coming in.
No.
Bob my granny's chippy.
Do you know what? If we wanted to, we could rip everything to bits, everything.
Yeah, we could do.
Yeah.
Verbally.
Yeah, but I do Wendy. I want to now. I've joined the militia. They're right. Take everything down everywhere. Let's turn the whole world into the fucking third world, and then everyone will be happy.
Goofy 99. Yeah, the Liver Birds and Tatum Live building. Correct. All the sugar plantations.
Oh, the sugar plantations. Yeah, there's one that should have gone. That needs to go.
Cakes out. That's making me feel ill. Cakes out.
What I'm on about, mate. Who knows the score?
I'm going to be losing weight by the end of the
Are
year.
you all right, Jupiter? You PTSD, it's fine, is it? Yeah. I know it's
No,
like, love. You know, with the trains and everything.
Wendy, I'm really traumatized. These
I know
burkas
you are. I know.
Cabs, they remind me of the Barbary slave trade. It's got to go.
Oh, we can't have black cabs.
Oh no. They must become now.
They're not PC, are they? So what's your
No,
thought?
no. Red cabs. Got to have red ones now.
Yeah.
Oh well, no, that could offend the Red Indians.
Oh yeah, yeah.
God.
You know, they'll be fucking have arrows on your fucking side of your tires before you know it.
Pink cabs. We can have pink cabs. Yeah.
Bob's cabs.
Yeah. Yeah. When it snows, anybody open their curtains 'cause it's white outside.
Yeah. Who built Stonehenge? How did they get them there? Did the slaves? Who took the? You know, how did they get those rocks there?
Well, so American owns it, doesn't it?
No, I don't care who owns it. I'm saying, how was it built?
Yeah, the type of stone that it is, it was dragged.
Chimney pots have to go because I know that my great granddad was a chimney pot cleaner, and that offends me.
Yeah, but
yep, that's got to go.
You can't call him sooty because that's racist.
Yeah. Well, he used to get called that because he used to get stuck up the chimney. Yeah. So they have to go because that's and brings
Santa,
nightmares.
And Santa, don't forget.
Yeah.
He gets stuck down the chimney.
You know, if we went on and put a list.
Well, I want the Colosseum down because they made the slaves fight lions and tigers.
Oh yeah.
Correct, Brian. The Welsh stones, correct, mate.
I don't want the Olympics no more. It reminds me of slavery.
Yeah, it's too traumatizing. It's terrible.
Yeah.
You know, it's bad.
Well, it reminds me of the World War when the Germans played the English.
I know, but listen, wasn't the first black man to win 6 gold medals? He was a black man. He's Jesse Owens, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jesse Owens. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because the tiger was chasing him. I heard, so that's got to go.
Yeah, that'll have to go as well. Then, oh well.
That's got to go. We don't want none of that because that's like taking the piss out of black people because they can run fast.
Yeah.
Well, it is, isn't it? It is.
You never see a black swimmer. Really,
no, because they're built differently, so
yeah,
they tend to sink.
Apparently, it's their ass that sticks out the water.
No, it's a fact. It's factual.
No, it's the backbone. It's the spine.
It's something to do with the way. I don't know.
Years ago, about cricket. You know the fast bowlers, the West Indies fast bowlers and stuff like that. And because they could run, it was the shape of the spine when they delivered the ball. That it was, and the closest person that ever came to that physically was Ian Bolton.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I do know about the swimming thing, but then again, they're good at running, and I think maybe we're living off that, Jupiter, and therefore it's bad.
No, I think to be fair, right? When anybody comes to us and asks us to remove something, there should be negotiations, and we should say, okay, what's your heritage? Can you prove your heritage? This is why it offends you. Okay, we believe you. This is what's going on in your country that offends us. Take it down.
Yes.
And then we both agree to take it down. And that way, it gets done in half the time. No one's got to go running around the world. So, when the Ghanaians come and complain, we tell them that we want the port gateway. We want the gateway that the slaves went through removed. We want that removed.
Yes, gone. Yeah.
I'm going to blame it all on the Rolling Stones because they've got to paint it black. So, blame Mick Jagger.
Yeah. All the houseboys have got to be freed. When the Arabs come and complain with the black people, then we're going to have to. We've got to tell them about Islam. They've got to be told about themselves, about the Islamic books, the Christian books, the fucking.
They've all got to go. They've all got to go.
They've all got to go, and so was.
We'll have to label this part of the show called "In the Bin." Right.
All of it in the bin. All of it in the bin.
Until we're left with nothing, really.
Yeah, all of the ancient texts have to go.
Hang on,
all
hang
of
on.
them.
I can't put it in the bin because I might be using no, hang on. Oh shit.
Some of those hieroglyphics, you know, in those
use the white
pyramids
bag.
might be offensive, Jupiter. What do you
I've got to
reckon?
use the white bag. I can't use black bag
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, we're going to have to get a team on deciphering all of them so that we can
Yeah.
make sure it doesn't refer to slavery.
Yeah. The hieroglyphics are going to have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm starting to take offense to Tutankhamun. Yeah.
Oh, he was
I
right.
don't like that.
I told you all the stuff in Mexico gone. That's got
Yeah.
to go.
He was a
We've
rat.
got to go over to Libya, and every single slave has got to be freed.
Yes.
And because unlike the ones that only take offence with thingy, I think we should be freeing the slaves as well. So it's all got to be done. All of it.
Of
the whole lot.
course, yeah.
The whole lot.
I mean, you know, how can they not take? How can they dismiss the poor slaves in Libya? How can they just dismiss that like it's not happening?
You see?
What's he saying?
Exactly. He said because their lives don't matter. They don't live in the West. Black lives don't really matter to them. It's only Western black lives matter.
Yeah, he's right. I've got to agree with him on that one. Because did you what was I watching? And that guy was saying what was happening in Nigeria or somewhere. The Christians were being killed, slaughtered every day, but no one's saying anything about that.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've got to wonder, you know, we've got to put this right.
Yeah. Well, you see, the thing is, I mean, if we're going to say that the empire of the British was a bad thing and all this, some of it was slavery. Don't get me wrong. As much as I'm mocking it because I think it's going too far. I don't agree with slavery at all, but I don't believe in this virtue signalling of taking down statues just to prove it, or taking the knee.
Yeah, that's not virtual. That's not virtual signaling. That's just pure mindless violence.
What, taking the knee? Taking the knee.
Down statues.
I'm not doing that. Fucking taking
Oh,
the knee.
No.
I'm Jon Snow and I'm not taking the knee.
Yeah.
I have a fucking problem. Take me own fucking washing bowl down. Never mind fucking statues.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, if we're going to do it, we have to do it properly. That's all I'm saying. Because the Arab Empire is still standing, so that needs to all come down.
Oh well, there you go.
So there's a lot on the list there.
Well, there's the trains. All the trains have got to go because it gives me PTSD because of the you know, the trains into the camps and everything. It's just too much.
Well, the annoying thing, Benji, with this COVID and everyone wearing masks, it gives me PTSD. You know, I thought about my grandparents in the war and everything.
Yeah,
and what they
yeah.
did. And the fact, you know, the fact that the governments all conspired, because according to the left and according to the extreme right, you know, the war wasn't. We was all hoodwinked. The war shouldn't have been.
Oh yes, of course, yeah.
All these masks and now they're telling me this and I'm becoming enlightened. I realise that all these masks, you know, it's going to make me ill now. Thinking what my grandparents went through.
I know. When you think about them and those Anderson, no, exactly, the Anderson shelters and everything, terrible. You know.
Yeah, it did get taken down, Justin.
What got took down?
He's asking what happened to Real Stream. Someone wrote, Jupiter, what irks me is how we went from police brutality to slavery and why are we digging up the past instead of focusing in on now. Well, because that was the plan, because they're not really bothered about police brutality. They're not really bothered. They want to just mash everything up, as they say.
Yeah, of course. It's nothing to do with police brutality anymore.
So anyway, I've spent the last 2 days, Justin, looking into this and becoming enlightened. And I now realise, you know, all the horses have got to be put down. I can't go.
No, That you'll get done for foul play.
No, I can't see the horses.
Or horse play. Tell you what, how old are you, Dukes? Well, give me a fucking few taps on you, full count.
Sorry? I'm seriously disturbed. My mind's not in the right place. You don't understand.
It's all right,
White
mate.
girls, you don't understand. White people were removed off the shores of Britain to be Barbary slaves. It's
I
really
know.
disturbing.
It's terrible.
And the people who done it were wearing all these fucking niqabs and fucking burqas, and the men had this thing wrapped around their head. What is it called? Turbans. Raj has got to go.
No, not Raj. Oh, not Raj.
No, we'll keep Raj. He's all right.
Yeah, but he's going to have to stop wearing that turban because
Oh,
I mean,
we could never do that. It's part of him. Can't we make an exception for Raj?
We can.
Okay, we leave Raj, but
yeah,
you might have to hide him so I don't see him.
Oh yeah, you can have a game of hide and seek then, can't you?
Yeah, I can only talk to him without visuals because you know. And what they did is they dragged them off and put them on these boats, so all the ships and boats have got to go.
Yeah, because when we see them, it just brings it all back to us, doesn't it, Jupiter? Think what our
I'll tell you
forefathers
what.
went through. Yeah.
And then no one can go camping again because that is directly related to the harems these girls were kept in.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. In their big tents, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right.
And I want all the curry shops shut down because that's the food they were eating.
But that's how ridiculous it could get, isn't it? That's just...
Yeah. On the logic that's happening now, yeah. The way that the fucking
And
world.
you know what pisses me off because of all this, on the serious, because of all this, it actually downplays the fact of what is actually happening, that we could stop and make life better for people.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, let me a tenner then, mate.
No, seriously, we could, but again,
No,
it's
don't.
missed.
Oh, that's a nice. Brian put slavery, it's real. I'm a slave to Wendy Wu show. What can a man do? Oh, you smooth, you smooth off the charmer, you fucking hell, mate. Hey, that's my job, you cheeky bastard.
Yeah, they did Baden Powell statue down in Dorset, but they're not taking it down now.
Whose statue? What?
Baden Powell.
Oh, the scout leader. That's not going anywhere.
Yeah. It's not going now, Goofy, because the scouts have come out.
Yeah.
And they're and with
Yeah,
all
they
the
got,
local.
they got backup back with the girl guides from the TAU.
Yeah. The girl guide.
So, what did this guy have something to do with slavery or something, Jupiter? Because I don't know.
I
Let me
don't
see
know.
if I
I
can
don't
find-
think so. I was in the scouts as a kid. You know, you woggle and all that. You fucking,
Yeah.
It was, as far as I know, it was all about camping and just fucking activities. Nothing.
Well,
nothing
this is the problem, isn't it?
Anything like that. That's what I know of it.
I mean, this is the problem. Right, I'm going to read you the story, but all these things we didn't know that it was related to slavery, but until they fucking told us.
Do it now,
So-
or if you don't
So it's
fucking
not
read
like
it
they
out,
were
I'll
being honoured for slavery. That's what I'm saying. It's not like they were being honoured for slavery. Now they've
No.
told. It's like, I don't know. It's like once upon a time you could see racism everywhere. Now I just see slavery and everything.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about modern day slavery. Does anybody here go to work? Does anybody here pay taxes?
Right, the red light district's got to be shut down.
There you
All the
go.
taxis drivers. I'm not having Ubers. No, all the Ubers have got to go.
Oh yeah, they've got to go.
We're all slaves, whether you like it or not, black or white. We're all slaves, and we're all slaves to a system. So fucking get on with
Right,
it.
yeah, but the system's going anyway. They're bringing the system down. Burn the system, they
Can't
say.
do that. You'll never beat the system. You won't beat that, baby. It's too
Yeah,
big.
yeah, no, it's all right, Jack. I don't mind the Royals being put in a council house on a big estate. I don't know, in the middle of Luton somewhere. That'd be okay.
You won't bring the system or anything like that down. You won't. It's too big.
Right, okay, here's the Dorset story then to do with the Scouts.
Go on.
It says, many thought the rumours were a silly hoax until they heard it on the news. Others have already made a beeline for the waterfront just in case. By the time council contractors arrived at Paul Quay on Thursday to explore the removal of one of the town's best-known landmarks, a posse of residents was already making one thing clear. Robert Baden-Powell would not be going anywhere, least of all in the harbour in front of him. The founder of the Scouting movement, currently inspiring 28 million young people worldwide to better things, has found himself on the hit list of famous dead men whose statues must be expunged from our streets in the name of anti-racism. So say Topple the Racist. The self-appointed commissioners who have enjoyed remarkable success in reconfiguring public spaces and public discourse following the toppling of Bristol slaver Edward Colston into the River Avon last weekend. Right, I'm done.
I wonder what Shakespeare.
Now the local authorities across Britain have now pledged to vet their streetscapes for inappropriate vestiges of imperialism. Well, I hope they're going to do it for the fucking Arab ones as well.
Hang on, but what's Baden-Powell got to do with it? I don't understand.
I don't know, I'm going to carry on reading. However, the movement suffered its first reverse here in Dorset. Having initially announced it was removing Lord Baden-Powell's statue from Paul Quay, ostensibly for its own safety, the local council then caved in to vehement local opposition. As soon as I heard what they were planning to do, I thought, I'm going straight down, and I was there within the hour, said Viv Edicott, pointedly taking a seat alongside BP, as the original Scoutmaster called himself. I find it hard to think of anyone who has done more good for young people than Baden-Powell. A bold claim, perhaps, but Viv insisted that she was speaking from personal experience. I can still tell you the day I made my guide's promise, August the 2nd, 1972. Dib, 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 dop, dop, dop. And it makes a huge difference to me. I was the first non-white girl in my village, and it gave me huge confidence.
Oh.
An active ranger guide leader, well in her 20s, she has since drawn on her British Indian heritage to write a book called Exploring Englishness, and she was taking no lessons in anti-racism from an outfit like Topple the Racists. If you're looking to put up a statue to someone without sin, then you're going to be waiting a long time. Even Baden-Powell's harshest detractors, who have accused him of homophobia, racist conduct during the Boer War, and latterly an admiration for the Hitler Youth, could hardly describe this as a triumphalist sculpture. It depicts him in old age, leaning on his stick and looking across to Brownsea Island, the birthplace of the Scouting movement, and still a woodland utopia full of red squirrels, which feels like something out of the famous Five. The statue was erected with two upturned bronze logs on either side, encouraging passers-by to sit next to the man himself. It's an interactive piece, not an exercise in glorification, one which serves more as a monument to Scouting than to the founder. You have to look hard and crouch down to read the plaque, explaining that the figure is the founder of the Scout movement. Paid for by well-wishers, Tesco's and the Freemasons, among others, it was unveiled in 2008 to mark the centenary of the publication of Baden-Powell's Scouting for Boys, following the first camp on Brownsea. To this day, Scouts from all over the world make a pilgrimage to the island. I didn't know that. The ferries leave from this spot. Notice how they're saying pilgrimage. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hence the location of the statue, All those to whom I talked to on Thursday acknowledged that Baden-Powell had his flaws and that some of his views would have no place in modern society. But you can't choose your history.
No.
Just look at all the good things that man did, said the retired builder Len Bannister, 79. Len still remembers the Jamboree in 1957 to mark the 50th anniversary of that first Brown Sea camp. It's thanks to him that I'm still hiking and still mobile. And if they try to take that statue away, then I'm going to chain myself to it. There was no sign of anyone actually arguing for Baden-Powell's permanent removal. To the thinly veiled disappointment of one or two well-built middle-aged men who were clearly ready for a spot of confrontation. One man draped BP in an England football flag and warned that he would be headed to London this weekend with some fellow supporters of Bournemouth FC to defend Churchill's Westminster statue from any further graffiti.
There you go.
There we go.
What was striking was the number of people who wanted to express their concern at the possible removal of an important local figure while being terrified that their actions might be somehow construed as racist. Many simply felt that it was time for a line to be drawn, but did not feel comfortable giving their names. One who reluctantly agreed was teacher Jane Wilson. We can't stand by and watch culture just being erased, she told me, holding up a banner saying British history matters. You cannot possibly argue with Black Lives Matter, but you can't argue with the fact that history matters too. Applause broke out at the arrival of two Rover Scout leaders in immaculate uniforms. Chris Arthur, 54, and Matt Trott, 28, are driven from Cumbrian, South Wales to show solidarity.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, hey, what pack were they from? Because they all have numbers, the packs.
I don't know, it didn't say. As they reopened kiosks, did a slow trade in ice creams and fish and chips, a delegation appeared from the council, a new jumbo authority incorporating Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole and run by anti-Tory independent coalition. Deputy Leader Mark Howell admitted that despite being the cabinet member for culture, he had thus far not been consulted on the matter and that it had not been handled very well. However, he defended his leader's decision that previous evening that the statue should be taken away temporarily, following a police warning that it had been listed on a protest website. So why not protect the statue in situ rather than give it to a possible future protest? We could declare that we are not going to be bullied, but then you might see a vulnerable work of art get damaged and we'd be blamed for that, he told me. The alternative is to take protective action, which is what we plan to do. And then we can put the statue back when the thing has died down. I don't think it's going to be dying down, mate. You don't get it. We want to see it remain there for many years to come, not to see it have its head chopped off and thrown in the sea. Mr. Howe said that the initial removal plans had been curtailed by a huge media presence, including a Russian film crew.
Oh, God.
And the number of locals. You can't start building work with so many people gathered around it, he said, adding that the statue would be dug up later, quickly and quietly, when no one was looking. A few hours later, the council revised its position, saying the statue was a little sturdier than anyone thought. It will now be given 24-hour protection, pending uprooting at a later date, or maybe not. The statement said, although we cannot say when any temporary removal may take place, we will be providing 24-hour security until it is either removed or the threat diminishes. Should the statue be removed temporarily, we will return it to the quay as soon as the threat level subsides. So for now, Baden-Powell still looks across at his old encampment, having survived the 270-day siege of Making, which made him a hero of Victorian Britain. He has endured worse. If the Monument Police do some calling, they will find that the locals have not forgotten Baden-Powell's first law of scouting. Be prepared.
Be prepared, yeah.
Correct, yeah. Be prepared. I tell you what, I bet our Kayla is fucking forever. Our Kayla will be out there.
That you all come together.
But you know what, the scouts and stuff like that teach you, because I used to go to a place called Salford Lads Club, right, where it just activities, get you off the streets, you know, just fucking whatever. And you know what their motto was, or is, it still stands to this day. And the motto is to brighten young lives and make good citizens. And it's basically just getting you out of trouble. You get a job.
Yeah, and that bit about the Hitler Youth.
And you're a part of society.
Yeah, but that bit about the Hitler Youth, he is going to admire the Hitler Youth because what were they about? Fitness, doing things. The Hitler Youth were not soldiers. Yeah,
but they're all like they could have had a fucking shave with that fucking top bit of the tash. You know what I mean? Under the snot channel.
Oh,
you know, it's a bit lazy shaving, if you ask me.
Yeah, Germany's got to be wiped off the map because of the eugenics. They've got to go.
Oh yeah, that's bad. Yeah.
Oh, no, where are we going to get our cars from?
No, I forgot about that. Sorry, they've got to go. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
no more VW Beetles.
Yeah, and we can't have no more made in China because they've got loads of slaves in their little factories.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean,
And
and
they gave
you've
us-
got to remember all these oppressed people, they all have smartphones, they all wear trainers, they all wear clothes that are made in these sweatshops that, you know, the slaves, they make these iPhones, smartphones.
Yeah. And they're sold in a place, mostly like places like Cheetham Hill, where fucking Afghan lives. Yeah.
Oh, is that where he lives? Cheating Hill. Okay.
Apparently. Biggest,
Apparently.
I tell you what, Cheetham Hill, right, is the biggest fucking counterfeiting place ever. You can get fucking dodgy fucking everything's counterfeit.
There's something famous up there. What is it?
Me.
Nah.
What?
Oh God, I forgot.
Baden Powell?
No, it doesn't matter. I'll come back.
Anyway, at least the fucking scouts, these fucking old scoutmasters stopped them taking it away.
Yeah, I loved watching it. Yeah, I thought great because I think what happened on Saturday, people weren't prepared, didn't know what was going to happen. But now people are aware, and it's not going to happen anymore.
Well, 40 boys are getting involved, aren't they? The fucking firms are getting involved.
You can't have people taking down statues of great people of this country because they all feel oppressed when they're running around with iPhones, smartphones, bloody trainers on their feet, all made in sweatshops. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
None of them.
The whole point of it is gone. The death of George Floyd has nothing to do with what is going on now.
Well, did you see what Candace Owens said about it?
Yeah, I did.
And I agree with what she said.
What did she say?
Basically, that there's been other people that have suffered injustices for their skin colour that deserve more of a representation and an honouring than George Floyd. George Floyd actually held a gun to a black woman when she was pregnant.
Yeah, he did.
To burgle her home.
It was like a house invasion, wasn't it? So, you know, but I don't think this has anything to do with, they're saying it is, but it's nothing to do with George Floyd, nothing.
You know what's even more sickening? When you get these fucking celebrities fucking spouting off.
Oh, yeah, like Anthony Joshua, that guy from Star Wars. Makes me wonder what Anthony Joshua is going to spend his money on from now on. I don't know how he's going to do it, really.
I didn't listen to his speech, but
Now Guy's Hospital is removing its statue.
I just
What? It was removing what? What?
Guy's Hospital.
What are they doing?
They're removing statues.
Removing what? Sorry.
Thomas Gay and Robert Clayton will be removed from View following the pressure from Black Lives Matter.
You do know that they did the same in America about 3 years ago, Jupiter. You do know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look what's happened. That's what I'm saying. People
Yeah.
think it's all going to go back to normal. It's not.
No.
Why do you think that? I'm not agreeing with what the police have done at all. But why do you think the police are getting more brutal and the protesters are getting more brutal?
You have to keep order. We're supposed to be a civilized country, aren't we?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The protesters got more brutal and the police responded. And now we've got this standoff going on in America. And the same
I
thing.
tell you now, it's going to get worse this weekend, but I think it will finally come to the head.
Yeah.
This weekend, right? Because and the heavy mobs will come in. I'm not just talking about the football firms. I'm talking about the way the police will deal with this now, because they'll be watching all the trains. They'll be watching every country. They watch us all anyway. They'll be watching all these groups of people. They'll try and do it on the sly. Someone was mentioning it earlier on. You know, groups that they'll try and move in small groups rather than big fucking making it obvious, and they'll get there. And there's going to be fucking trouble. I hope it just and that's the end of it then. All this fucking pulling down statues and shit like that. It's supposed to be civilized, but
yeah, but is pulling down or taking down statues gonna help? Like,
they're not helping. They're not helping.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's made it worse, Wenda. If anything else, they've actually disrespected their own selves and made themselves fucking daft.
Yeah, they have. Any sympathy I had for them was lost the minute they done that.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of people who are going to feel that way, because now I don't see it as an anti-racism, no matter how much they try and spin it in the press. I don't see it as an anti-racism rally. I see it as or protest. I see it as people who just want to riot.
Yeah, people that are out of control.
People who are being political.
Yeah, they're out of control. They can't actually see. There's the processes in this country that we go through. Right? Yeah, we're going to have fucking problems here, there, and everywhere, but you don't fucking start doing that. Go do the right thing. Don't smash up your brother's fucking shop, or your brother's fucking out, or your brother's car. Fuck off, will you?
Well, there was a woman crying in America yesterday because they'd looted her shop so many times.
They're making themselves a mockery.
Yeah.
They're making a mockery of themselves. They're absolutely. They're but we're targeting shops because we don't want capitalism and all that. Whoa, sweet child of mine. These are independent fucking shops. You're smashing up independent shops. You're smashing up your own community, you fucking idiots. There is no fucking sense in that. You're setting yourselves back years. There's no progress in that.
No, none at all.
But, we'll get our way. No, you won't get your way because the fucking police and the army will fucking come and sort you out. The politicians have the police and the army in their pocket. When it's done, it's done. When they're the last resort, right?
Yeah.
And it'll happen at the end of this weekend. It'll be done. And because they want this done, because when Monday comes, everyone start getting back to normal. You know, you can you can shag your girlfriend and all that. You know.
But I'd like to know how the removing of these statues is like helping society in any way.
Not at all.
Well, it's ridiculous.
None at all. None at all. I just think, like I say, it's done more damage than they have done to the fucking stonework. Ridiculous. You just get the way it's going on. People are going to take a step back and just think, what are you doing? Look at you. And when it's all died down at the end of it, because nothing will come of it. Nothing.
No, it never does. I mean, they were doing it in America 3 years ago. Nothing, and
you've got to do it right if you want to live in a civilized society. Now them community places that they're smashing up. Right, what are they going to do now? It's bad enough with all this fucking. They haven't got enough trade. They haven't got trade anyway. With all this fucking corona bollocks going on.
Exactly.
And now you're smashing up the way that they can earn their income and provide to a community. It's fucking stupid. So you're cutting off your own arms and legs if you're smashing up your own community, you're smashing up your own chemist, you're smashing up your own fucking pubs or bar or whatever.
Yeah.
Nonsense. Absolute fucking nonsense. Anyway, rant over. Sorry about that.
That's all right. It's just I just find it all ridiculous, and I don't see how the removal of statues can be helping anybody. Is it going to put more food on somebody's table? No.
I'll tell you what this has done. This has slowed down putting food on people's table even more now. Because it set businesses back even more and everything. It slowed it all back down again. Just when things are like, see it light at the end of the tunnel coming out of this fucking fake shit that we're in. And it's been set back again by idiots. You know what I mean?
Well, I think the government are going to have to wake up because they might get away with removing statues, little pieces.
You tried to move on to Auntie Wendy.
What?
I didn't know she was related to you.
What's he want? He's really always nasty. Oh, hang on a minute. What? So, in your world, Speaks Corner skits, a man can't be talking to a woman without there being something in it. I hate people like that, Squire. I hate people like that. Sick individuals.
It's all right. He's probably one of them who fucking get twatted by a football fan at the weekend.
Go and buy one of Real's t-shirts.
Yeah, get Real in it. Get a platinum one.
Yeah. No, the t-shirts, Seven. The t-shirts.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you don't. Oh yeah. Oh, they're not available now, are they?
No.
Yeah, available in any size, but as long as it's fuck all.
Yeah.
Yeah, no size fits all.
Oh dear. Right, guys, I'm off to bed. But thank you for keeping me company.
Yeah, night wind.
Yeah,
night, love.
Right, Dukes, ladies, I'll bid you good night. Good night to everyone in the side chat. Nice one.
Yeah. Night, everyone.
Take care, all.
All right.